Yep.
Yes, we are live.
All right, good morning. Jeez, for the morning. Hello. Ooh, ice cold. Good job, Justin.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm here. Coleman's here. Mike's here. Kane is here. How you doing?
Excellent. How
Good.
you doing?
Good. A little butterball, huh?
Oh yeah, a little bit.
You, jeez, get your shit together.
I never said I was skinny.
Jesus, better in shape than fucking Coleman. We'll get to him. I fucking hate this guy. I want this fucking guy fired. I hate him. I fucking hate him. We'll do the Scheffler stuff quick. I don't have much to add to it. I don't think.
Criminal.
Well, he's going to play golf today, which is, I think, absurd. But hey, listen, I mean, they let people. I mean, OJ played golf for years after he got out of jail. So.
He sure did. He was looking for the killer. Though.
That's
he was
true.
doing investigative work.
So nobody knows what's going on. I don't believe Jeff Darlington, who's a jock sniffer, all these. I have no idea. All I know is somebody died this morning. Correct? In Louisville, there on the. It sounds like we're at the street where all the players are going into. Scheffler's going in there. A cop says you got to stop. I guess he was trying to go around it. I think they thought maybe players could do that because he was going in early tee time. The officer, I guess, was hanging on the car for like 20 yards. Is that right?
Yeah, I
We
saw
don't know the
it.
speed though that the car was going. Right? I can't imagine Scheffler was gunning it at that
No,
point.
it said for 10 yards, and it was like holding on to it.
Yeah, so he's got a bunch of charges against him. He was booked. Everyone saw the mugshot. He's out now, and we'll see what happens. I know it's a crazy story. It's a great story, but it's crazy.
I enjoyed the CBS drama that you pointed out.
Oh well, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Dan Rappaport, one of the great boobs, the worst Rappaport ever hired by Barstool, tweeted out. Let me see here. The first one, just a full-on disaster for the PGA of America. Rappaport tweets: a horrific accident that killed a pedestrian in the world #1, who was an angel of a human and a new father, in fucking jail for trying to get to the golf course.
It's not right.
So if he didn't, if his wife wasn't, if he didn't have a kid, this would be different. If he was world
That'd
number
be fine.
6,
Then you're just a child could be fatherless.
if he's the 6th player in the world, and he's an angel of. Everyone says Scheffler's a nice guy. Dan Rappaport doesn't know Scotty Scheffler any more than fucking Kane does. Like he's met him, he's nice to him. He doesn't fucking know him. He could be a lunatic. I'm sure he's not, but what the fuck? And then he's like, the police, the Louisville PD should be speeding to the jail right now to let Scotty out. Like it's like midnight's here, and they're gonna pull the switch at 11:59.
This man doesn't belong in orange. He belongs on the green.
Yeah, it's just this fall, Louisville PD, episode 1, Mark Harmon. Just unbelievable, and playing Scotty Scheffler. So unless you guys have something different. I mean, Jeff Darlington's on ESPN, like acting like he's solved the world's biggest crime. Like he happened to be sitting in the car when something happened, but whatever.
Justin was telling me that Rappaport said something like jokingly, I guess, that Scheffler killed someone.
Well, I thought, no, when he said a full-on disaster for the PGA of America, a horrific accident that killed the pedestrian in the world #1. I thought he was talking about like, I thought he said Scotty Scheffler. Like, that's
No,
why
no,
he's-
no.
That'd be great
Earlier.
if Rappaport was reporting
okay.
that someone died.
Yeah, well, if Scheffler killed somebody, these guys would still be like, he's got to play. Like he's #1 in the world. Like he's he's an angel. He's an
You can't count
angel.
the tournament at the very
An
least.
angel of a human is such a horrific phrase. What does that even fucking mean?
He's an angel.
What does that mean? Like he shits like
Should be dead.
champagne?
You see his eagle yesterday?
He's a good, terrific player. He's a bore, but he's a terrific. I am now. It is funny though. Now, like there is. I know in general. I didn't. God knows I didn't do this 4 years ago. But it is the height of white privilege for a white golf guy to be like, this guy needs to get out of jail to play golf today.
Well, they'd be doing it for Tiger.
Yeah, but
That's
are
true,
they
they
doing that when some random guy's in jail and like?
No, but I think it's a famous
Well,
athlete.
Tiger's
thing
a
more
white
than-
guy. I mean, like it's like OJ. Like he's not Tiger's. You know what I mean?
But that's
Like,
what I mean. It's a fame thing rather than a race thing.
whatever it is. But I'm saying it is the height of privilege.
Sure,
White,
sure.
right? White, black, right? Correct. Whatever it is. Yeah. No, you're right. If it was whoever, I don't know. LeBron, they would definitely be doing it.
Right.
Yeah, it's just privilege. Where it's like this guy has to get out because he needs to play golf today.
Yeah, we need to see
He has to. He's #1 in the world.
what's going to happen to the tournament. We can't count it.
I think it would be great if he missed. That's when things would really blow up. If he didn't, if he missed his tee time and got disqualified, that would be unbelievable.
What if his wife was giving birth?
She already had the kid.
Oh, I thought that was still going on.
Nope, had the kid.
That's why he's got the dad power.
Still going on.
Boy, Coleman's still on a roll right now.
On a roll.
Still going on.
You're a fucking disgusting human being, Coleman. What? I hate you. I fucking hate you.
He's a useless giraffe.
He is.
Does nothing.
Just a sweet boy.
Fuck.
Let's just get it. I mean, other people are gonna talk about Scott. Nobody here wants. We're only here for one thing today. I mean, right? Am I right or am I right?
Yeah, just nothing else going.
We'll do stock up, stock down. You guys want to stock up first or stock down? What do you want?
We started stock up on the show, but I think this show maybe a stock down because there was a lot of downs.
I want to start stock up, Kane, if that's okay.
okay.
No, I'm sorry. I
Good
shouldn't have
show.
asked.
Good show.
Stock up, Josh.
Oh,
I saw the highlights.
Through the roof.
Yeah, just what a
Unbelievable.
performance. What a
He
duo.
is- we've said this about Joe Buck and Jim Nance. It feels like a game.
Yeah, when Josh is there,
and
yeah.
James are on the call.
Yeah.
Like that is a big
Is Josh
game.
doing all 6 games? Is he locked in?
I hope so.
He said yesterday, he's like, if you will have me back.
We have to have Josh in the playoffs. I mean,
He
we
has to be
have
there.
to. Yeah, Josh was great. His sidekick, who's it? James?
James, yes.
Yep. Be a Man guy was there. Tim was there. We'll let more people in next week. Now I know what I have.
Okay.
And I know what I have. So I'll just do all the stock ups, get out of the way.
Okay.
Is that better, Kane? Is that okay?
I love it.
Stock up, Ron.
Ron was
Ron
great.
played really well.
Ron.
Yep. Yep.
Didn't say much in the show yesterday, but he
No,
put up
no,
a good
no.
performance.
Yeah, right. No, nothing. Not on the show.
I thought he was funny on the show.
He was
I thought
okay.
Had a couple good
Yeah,
lines.
he's okay. Stock up me.
You were
I'm
unbelievable.
50 years old.
I was shocked.
Let's get this. Like, lost in all of this is I was a young Mutt up for a half, I guess. Removing Mutt, I was the oldest guy by 20 years in this game last night.
Showed up for a half and still out rebound Coleman.
That's
so,
true. That's
Christ.
true. I had some people say 16, some say 21. I have 8. Made a bunch of threes. Coleman, were you impressed?
Get convicted for arson.
Thank you. Were you impressed, Coleman?
Absolutely.
I mean, that's how
you
you.
had a hand in your face too, and we're still draining.
Yes,
It was
I'm
great.
playing. I play the game. I'm a basketball player. Still to this day, I'm a basketball player. I don't brag about it, Mike. You ever heard me? Do I brag a lot about my basketball acumen in the past?
Not particularly. No.
Not
When's
really.
the last time you played?
A real game?
Yeah.
Like 20 years ago.
Wow.
What do you think of that, Justin?
That's insane.
20 years ago. And I'm in
Raining
threes.
You got it. You got it.
I talked to Mutt after the game, and Mutt was like, is that the way you played? Like fighting with refs and fans? And every game was a war. Every game was a
Did you
war.
think it took a little while to get going? No, you seemed like you started a little.
Yeah, once I hit that 3 in the first half, I felt good. But I felt pretty good the whole time. I ran this morning. I feel fine.
Did you walk out abruptly? The broadcast kind of ended.
Yeah,
with
we
you
lost. Yeah,
storming out.
sit around, then storm out, grab Harry and say, let's get out of here. I'm gonna talk to these guys after the game.
All right.
about what?
There'd be some sort of. Well, some of the guys hustled, played well. It was a good. I thought it was a good first show.
Great. What do you want?
So you're going to Regina's and that didn't happen?
Not after a loss.
Oh, that's true.
You don't eat after a loss.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
What are you fucking talking about? Coleman ate after a loss.
I did not.
You definitely ate.
I did not.
You're a pig.
I didn't eat a single
We'll get
thing.
there. Yeah, right. You definitely need a single thing. That's true. A double, triple Whopper, maybe.
I can promise no one touched the snacks.
Yeah, you should burn those snacks. It's disgusting. So that's the thing. Well,
Wonder what list Coleman's going to be on.
Justin stock is up.
Stock
Justin,
up for
yeah,
Justin.
he did a good job.
Okay,
He was
good.
sweating. He was sweating like crazy, which
Good
I
job.
appreciate.
What
I was
did
in- yeah,
he
I'm in
do?
panic mode.
What
I
did
didn't
he
like
do?
that he took a shot during warm-ups. I'm not interested in that. You're not a player. You're either a player or you're not.
Oh,
Don't get on my court and warm up like that.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just saying. There are rules, right? Like we're not goofing around. Like, oh, here's the wacky guy taking a shot. No, this is a league, right?
how does shot look?
I could.
Better than Coleman. Oh, he's better than Coleman. He might play. Coleman might be manning the video on next Thursday.
I like that.
After
Whatever
seeing
helps.
the opponents, I could definitely play.
Yeah, I mean Coleman will take a break during the video. He'll be too tired. He'll put his hand up. Have to fucking take a nap.
Josh
during
James, you guys got this?
Neutral. Oh no, I'm sorry. Stock up. Big stock up. Gus.
Of course. Yeah,
He's,
yeah, yeah.
he's terrible.
He's a hustler. He's pretty much exactly as I predicted, right?
Right. Yes. Yeah. But I mean, the highlights. That one picture of him with his face is
Unbelievable.
fucking unbelievable.
Great picture.
It's the greatest picture of all time.
The greatest.
He was hustling. He was a madman. I have reports that he vomited at halftime.
Yes. I think
Where?
he may have a
I
concussion.
think he does.
After he slammed his head on
Where
the
did he
ground.
vomit though? Like
In the bathroom.
Oh, in the bathroom up there. Okay.
They had talked about him coming back on the court like it was Kirk Gibson. Like,
It was.
Big round balls.
All right. Stock neutral. Like stock neutral to like almost up are the drips. At least they can play basketball.
Really?
They can play. They didn't do much, but you can see that they know how to play basketball, which on this team is other than Ron. We had 35 points last night?
36.
36. Ron and I had 31 of them.
okay.
So, like, we got to figure that out, I think.
Right.
But at least Pat Ford hit a 3, a little active. He was trying. John at least can play basketball. You know what I mean? Like, a guy who
Move
can
around,
play.
yeah.
Yeah, he can play.
The broadcast was critical of John and Warren.
I don't think that's fair. I thought he was okay, Justin, no?
From what I saw, he was just like, he wasn't anything spectacular, but he
He can play basketball. Yeah,
was
right.
a body out there.
Right.
Well, Shock Manahan put out the stats. He had 0 stat. He didn't have much on there. So.
Yeah, no, I agree, but I could see that at least you can.
There's something there.
Yeah, he's
Could
not
be
gonna.
molded.
Yeah, Mutt stock neutral. He was okay. Like he dribble. He showed up with just big points. I think he's gonna be okay. I think he's gonna contribute to the
Blew
team.
off half the game, then showed
That's
up.
true,
It's
but
good for him.
he's a chump. He's a chump
Blew
for
off
baseball
half his
guy.
kids' game. I don't know how he made it there. Like at the game. He was
Well,
right
like
there.
when Mutt's driving, I think there's a lot of the concern for the law. I might hit that guy this morning in Kentucky, so hopefully he'll be
because
back.
he got
Yes.
arrested
Yes.
going to the game.
Coleman, I'll handle it. Jesus Christ. Who else is playing? Cinema Lords, I thought neutral. I thought the announce crew was a little too praiseworthy.
They
of Cinema Lords.
loved
Did
Cinema
I miss
Lords.
something with Cinema Lords?
The only thing you missed is whenever I looked up and I saw him running around in those cargo
shorts?
on.
He had 4 fouls in the first half, too.
They were questioning your coaching ability. They were like, "Where's Cinema Lords on the floor?"
Why
He
didn't really
hasn't been
control
out-
the substitution? Guys just kind of sub for themselves.
Okay, well,
Once
that's
it
what
got
I
going.
heard. Yeah.
Once it got going. Stock down, Coleman.
Well, obviously.
I mean, one of the worst performances of all time in any. Giving yourself a D isn't. Why not an F?
I think I had a couple good passes, couple boards. You know,
terrible.
2 rebounds.
here's the kind of guy
F.
Coleman is.
Straight F.
Awful.
And that one picture of you is unbelievable.
all right, that picture is a crime.
Describe it to me.
Yeah, I agree. You're a blob. You put on weight since the weight.
I don't think so.
You
think so.
definitely have.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. That's not good.
And that-
I don't think so. It's not good.
I really
And
don't.
an absolute momentum aborting 3 that you took that just crashed off the side of the
It's a
backboard.
good shot after it.
Who did?
You did.
Because you're playing the game. At that point, what am I going to do?
I don't know.
I think I bitched you out later, though, right?
To go to the ball, which you were right.
Yeah,
on.
you don't.
You're right. You were
When the
right.
ball, you don't box out. When the ball's in the air, find the man and box him out.
No, I think it was when you tried to pass. To
Yes,
me.
yeah, you don't go to the ball.
Yeah, that was fair. That
Go
was,
the
I
fu-
agree.
I know it was. Go the fucking ball.
Little feather in your cap. You said you were right.
And if you're a big guy, should you always be out in the 3-point line?
He's not, but he's not even a big guy though. He's
true.
big, but he's like not like he's a Euro guy. Like, he's not a.
That to me
Euro.
describes Coleman perfectly. Is yesterday you said you called him a European big man where he hangs
what it
out,
is.
and Coleman was offended. He goes, I am not," and that's exactly what he did.
That's exactly what he did.
I got to sit in the post.
You what?
I have to sit in the post.
Doesn't even matter. Why? Who cares at this? It doesn't even matter.
Well,
Do whatever you want. It doesn't. You know.
He should be benched. He shouldn't.
He's
play.
not starting.
I
He's
agree.
not
He shouldn't.
unless he has a good practice tomorrow. I don't know. Practice is tomorrow, right?
yes. As of now, I have it for 1,
1.
but we're trying to see if we can get 11 instead.
All right. In Braintree.
Yes.
Who's in?
I don't know yet.
You, me, Justin will be there, I assume.
Gus,
Gus will be there.
still
Mick,
waiting to hear back from.
we usually just set up a basic. Mick messaged last day. He's like, we should have gone to zone. I'm like, Mick, shut the fuck up. You literally had zeros across every. Just be happy you're alive. I looked over at Mick last night. I thought he was going to die on the court.
They made it seem like Mick wasn't.
Victory lap.
I think Mick was struggling physically last night.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
I'm
he was
going all off the broad. I can't see what's happening.
Yeah, Mick was
so I'm
having
going
Mick
all
was
off.
having a tough time. He was having but that's okay. Stock neutral because he was sick. I'm going to give him that. But you know, if you had to put a gun to my head right now and ask me to name the starting lineup for week 2,
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
me, Ron. I mean, these two are obviously
That's your
it's the
Pippen,
horse.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my Pippin. Me, Ron, Mutt,
Wow.
and the Drips.
Wow. Really?
I think so.
No Gus.
I think Gus is a good off the bench energy. Maybe.
Sure.
He seems like he's born for that.
Yeah.
Maybe Cinema Lords. You could talk me into that.
Yeah.
Cinema Lords got some Draymond Green in them. You know.
Okay.
Maybe. Coleman, I think, is just.
Useless.
If Coleman gives us 3 minutes, I'll be thrilled. Coleman asked out of the game last night.
Whatever you need.
That's
Whatever
a
the team
tough
needs.
look. No, Coleman.
I saw that Greg Polar tweet where Coleman on the 2 free throw shots. Guy makes the first one. Coleman grabs the ball.
The ref said
goes underneath it.
The ref said 1 shot.
What was everyone else doing? Everyone else seemed comfortable with the rule.
I thought Pat Ford, he can attest to this. I don't really know, but I thought he also heard it as 1 shot, and then I go to take it out, and he's like, "No, 2." And I was like, "Okay, well, you said 1 shot."
How is he
That
this
was
out of
my-
shape at
I
24
pay your
years
salary,
old, too?
pal.
Shocking.
That's a good question,
Hey,
Kane.
24,
I mean,
right?
yeah, how are you? You were struggling last night.
Jesus.
Getting back, again, like haven't played a full court game in a while too.
It's
you know.
maddening to me that you don't recognize you were terrible last night. It's amazing to me.
I think there's a lot of room for improvement.
Yes.
Do you think you were terrible last night?
Yeah, it wasn't the best showing. No.
No. Do you think you were terrible last night? All right, rank everyone who played on our team last night. Where would you rank? Rank everyone from best to worst. Go
You,
ahead.
Ron,
For sure.
I'll go Gus. Good effort.
Okay.
Pat Ford.
Mm-hmm.
Cinema Lords.
Mm-hmm.
Mutt. John and Warren.
Were you better than Mick last night?
Yes, I would say
Okay.
so.
Okay.
Wow. Do you agree with that?
It's just the whole league exists because Coleman said he was good at basketball.
Yeah,
That's why we're playing.
You know what I kind of admire about Coleman is nothing humiliates him for some reason.
I mean,
it seems like he
how
should.
could it? Honestly, like, I don't even know what he could have done last night that was worse than how he played. Unbelievable.
Could it get better? It'd be good.
And I carried the team like I'm entertainment value. I'm talking trash to these high school kids.
Oh, and the booth was loving it. I'm
yeah, I
telling you.
do it. Oh yeah, I was doing everything I could. Because at times I was like, if I had a gun, I would shoot Coleman in the head right now.
I'll get the team pumped.
That's true. I mean, Coleman pregame, I had to go to the phone and tweet this out. Some of his, do you see these shots, Justin?
Yes.
Top of the backboard. Air balls by 8 feet. And he's sitting there jacking these threes. I'm like, stop shooting these fucking threes.
I hadn't taken a shot in like 2 years.
Then he took a 3 in the first half that was terrible.
I think it was the second.
You took a 3 in each half.
No, I think just the one.
He took 1.
Yeah.
He's 0 for 1.
He did make a shot.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
it
did
was early though.
You
when
got
I
2
was-
points though.
wasn't gassed.
You and then Pat Ford did a 3, I think, right?
Yes, and he could have. I could see him having more in the future. Like he has a good.
I agree.
release.
Pat Ford's not bad. He's
Yeah.
not bad. He's not bad. But
It seemed like the chemistry you had with Pat Ford and Gus. Those might be your point guards.
I don't know. Handling the ball might be tough for them.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, Gus. I don't think Gus isn't much of a dribbler.
Okay.
Gus is a hustler. Gus is out there just to
He's
run
got
around.
fire.
Sure.
Gus is like before the game had his headphones in. He was like pumping himself up, and I was like,
Nice.
oh,
I like
jeez.
that.
Yeah, so do I. It was.
He was sort of prescient. I guess at lunch yesterday, he said, "I'm going to have a salad so I don't throw up," and then ended up throwing up.
He said this.
Well, it's not being. That's actually the opposite of being.
Well, I mean, he knew. I'm saying he knew.
He was
like,
aware the vomit was a
he had
possibility.
foresight. Yes, exactly.
Vomit
Yeah,
was
yeah,
in the air.
yeah.
He said
Yeah,
it to
that's
the waitress, and Justin and I look at each other like he just had to slide that in. That he's got a big game tonight.
Yeah, he's a big game player.
Definitely.
Who do you think feels the worst today after? Like
Physically?
Got to be Gus, right?
I guess. Although Gus he's doing so many drugs, he probably feels okay.
I think
I would think like
Cinnamon
Pat
was
Ford's
Pat
probably having a
Ford.
tough morning.
How are you feeling?
I
As an
ran
older
this
gentleman?
morning. I felt fine. Like a little, I twisted my ankle a little bit, but I feel fine. Fine. I think I was out for a minute or two in the first half, and I played the rest of the game. I'm not. I can't come out of the game now. Ron and I think have to. Ron kept coming out of the game.
Yeah.
So at one point, Ron looking over at Coleman bricking threes. That 3 was the worst moment in the history of sports. Way worse than what happened to Monica Seles or anything like the earthquake at the World Series. Way worse. Yeah. Way worse. Unbelievable. These soccer things where 8,000 people get stomped to death.
You would think though, if you're gonna
Coleman
play
just
in the
bricking.
game, yeah.
What's that game?
Let's say if you're gonna play in the game, you'd go out and shoot somewhere.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Get ready for it. Like
He matched his stats exactly in that league too. I saw.
That
Yeah.
sucked. Yeah.
This is
That's almost unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's like this was said during the Jim Tomey thing in a different way many times. Like, just admit you're bad at basketball,
Yeah,
and this all goes away.
I don't
no one's
know
doing
if
this to
I
me. I would be
specifically
worse
said
than
I'm
you.
Good though.
Well, that's the thing. This is why that's how people are saying like, oh, like it'd be funny to see him against Jeff D. Lowe in 3-point contest. I'm like, yeah, it would be very funny, but Jeff D. Lowe's never claimed to be good at basketball.
Right. Like, I would be much worse at basketball than Coleman, but everyone knows that.
I don't know that. I don't know that. I actually don't know that. You can't be much worse than that
Comparable,
last
at
night.
least, yeah.
Yeah, you can't be. You can't be.
I just got gassed. I think was most of it.
that's not what it was. You're
You were
just
bricking in the
terrible at
warm-ups. You were
basketball.
bricking these shots. You were gassed then.
Awful.
Yeah. No. But I've never been a shooter.
I know why
I'm
you
not a
want to.
shooter.
I know now.
Why are you shooting threes?
I took
Why are you
one.
hanging out?
I took
Then why are
one.
you hanging out across
Feeling
beyond the arc?
Feeling the pacing out. Now I know. Stay home. Stay in the paint.
You get my
That's
point
the
about
zone.
setting screens and moving around, though.
Yes.
Okay.
It got hard to move around.
I agree. I'm 50 years old.
I agree.
Coleman.
You were
I mean,
great.
what do you want me, it's hard for me to move around.
You run. You're
It's
good.
different. It's a
spot
different
build.
workout, though.
Definitely.
Justin, let me hear your. You were right there.
Yeah. The problem is that Coleman didn't play like a center. You played like you were a 3-point specialist.
I just mean the game itself. We don't have to even focus on Coleman. We know Coleman's a disgrace.
Yeah, there was a lot of energy. I really liked. I thought Beanbag Ron stole the show. I think he was very down on himself during the game, but I think he proved that he is definitely going to be the number 2 on this team.
I thought he played very well. Yeah, no, he played very well. Good energy.
He should not be the team's leading rebounder.
I would agree.
That should be Coleman, right?
I mean, I guess, but he's just a bowl of jelly. He's not a Euro guy who can't shoot. Those Euro guys can all shoot. He's a Euro guy who can't shoot.
Right.
See, we'll see.
We'll see. See, he does stuff like that.
Coleman, you're not nobody misses a shot like that who can shoot.
Well, it's
That shot missed by 8 feet.
gotta find the range.
Your
your
attitude
range
is
is
what
a
makes
foot
people root
away,
against
maybe.
you.
But like that's not a bad thing.
What?
Like if you're like you should be under the basket. Like
I agree.
You see some of the people you're playing up against. You should be the guy that's
I
right
agree.
under the basket, putting it in for 2, getting the rebound,
Definitely.
getting the offensive rebound.
Definitely.
And if we had gone zone last night, great. That one guy would hit 7 threes, the one guy who could shoot. And all their points were in transition anyway.
It was mostly just that one guy too.
Yeah, we're boxing one on them next time.
It seems like you're in the right league, though.
I agree.
Right?
Yeah,
The
it was good
second
practice.
game.
Oh, yeah, did you watch any of that?
Yeah.
Can we play with those guys or no?
The first team seemed better. One of the teams is pretty good on transition play, like fast breaks and stuff. But the other team was very slow, not good.
Okay.
I think we can definitely take
play with them.
Also, that was a big takeaway too. Is you kept on trying to slow the game down, which definitely favors Team KMS.
Yes,
Like,
just take
not
your
a fast
time.
break team.
Just take
Like,
your
just-
time. If you have an opportunity, if you have numbers, go. But if you don't, just relax. Move the ball around, set screens. People get less patient, then you get a good look. It's just not. We'll go over this tomorrow in detail. Practice is 1 to 6 tomorrow.
The only thing Coleman's going to do.
15 minutes off, 4 to 4:15. Except for Coleman. He
I
has
like
to,
that.
Coleman has to run the whole time. Great.
He's going to do hard fouls. That's all he can
Coleman's
do.
gonna be. We're in Braintree. Coleman's gonna go over to that. He's gonna be at Miltons first of all. Thanks
Oh,
for the
yeah.
sponsorship.
Rosie's.
Yeah, and then he'll be at Regina's at the
Yep.
food court, stuffing himself with the number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Big body.
Oh God.
Get the buffalo chicken at Rosie's, Coleman. You'll enjoy it.
Oh, we
That
have,
picture is. What's
We
that?
have a caller.
Oh, okay.
Teammate, actually.
Hello.
Good morning, Coach. How are you?
Good morning. Any thoughts from last night?
I have a lot of thoughts. You want? I give an hour to do this?
Go ahead.
Did Coleman come to work today?
Coleman's only at work today. He will not admit he's bad at basketball.
What?
You won't do it.
It's stunning.
Coleman. I mean, so I had expectations that were low. I just feel like there's no basketball sense there in general. This idea that you played basketball or no basketball, if you sub yourself out during play,
In the middle of a play, you subbed yourself out.
Yeah, that I didn't know how loose it was.
What do you mean? What do you think? It was like a hippie commune?
Yeah.
Like, hey man,
whatever.
yeah,
What's time?
Yeah.
anyways?
So the other team subbed.
How could
right,
time run?
The other team subbed, I think, right before that.
Yeah,
and
when
I
there was
thought-
a whistle.
Yes, and I thought we could get it in, so I kind of motioned to the ref, like, "Hey."
The
and he was
older
like-
ref or no?
The older ref.
The older ref was not playing around.
No.
He was not a lot of laughs.
No, not
I
at all.
tried.
I heard you were eyeing the ref.
I was bathing a tech too. I don't know if you heard me. I was saying this is bullshit like 6 times.
Yeah.
I wanted that tech. We needed that tech.
You're the Kevin Garnett of this.
He wouldn't give it to me. He wouldn't give it to me. I was at the Dale. I was at the game with my daughter, and Kevin Garnett used the N-word repeatedly. Go ahead, Mike. Continue.
But you can't walk off the court, and it's not. There were 2 referees, 2 officials. Well, the clock guy was there, scorekeeper. Clearly an official game, so it felt like a little bit of a quit versus you didn't know the rules.
I thought the refs were fine. I was on their ass a little bit. That's my job as the coach. But I thought the refs overall were fine. Like, non-factor.
Was there also a post today, and maybe I missed this in the first half, where Coleman didn't know you get 2 free throws?
Yes. Yeah, we just went over
The
it. Yep.
ref said one. I
Yes.
swear he said
Just
one.
to you, evidently, because everyone else was just standing there.
I need Pat Ford to maybe.
Sure, you can
respond.
call in. We can have all the guys call in.
But, yeah.
Overall thoughts from the game, Mutt?
Disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
I feel like this is
a
like
lot
an
of fun.
old Kirk and Callan spot with the coach, like the day after the game. Our weekly spot with Mike Banansky is brought to you by Miltons.
I was. There was some stock up there. I mean, Beanbag Ron was shockingly good.
Stock
and
up.
not just good, sort of knows basketball, cut to the hoop,
Yes.
was actually just passing, screening away. There's real basketball sense there. Stock also up for Gus. I'll echo everything on
Gotta
social
be.
media.
Gotta be.
He was all over the court, and then after the game, after vomiting multiple times, after having his knee swell up, like legit just laughing, smiling, staying positive. Like he
I was on him.
is such a better person than Coleman. Like
Yes,
forget
right.
producer.
Sure, human being.
Like just a bigger heart, like bigger human being. Like if your choice is hang out with Coleman or Gus and you choose Coleman, then you're mentally
agree.
challenged. Like it's just impossible.
Keep in mind, while Gus is laughing with Mutt in the gym, I am about 12 miles on Route 2 already.
Oh,
Just-
I know what. Yeah, I thought there's a Papagino's get together afterwards.
Gotta win.
I was
Gotta
excited
win.
for that.
Gotta win. Gotta win.
But then Coleman, I did feel bad. We talked for a few minutes after the game because his face was like white as a ghost, and I didn't know if it was injury or illness or what, but he was
Tired.
out of it.
I think we now know why Coleman wants to wear a T-shirt underneath his shirt, though.
I never cared about the T-shirt.
This guy went skins in the game with this body. He's a bold guy.
Big body build.
Bold guy.
How is he in a weight loss challenge?
He's not. That's gone. Whitney and I've already agreed.
I think it's because I'm lifting.
That's lifting.
Oh,
what?
yeah.
I do. I have been lifting, and I have been.
Coleman, you have no muscle.
There's difference in.
Coleman, did you see that picture?
Yeah, that was. I was stretching out the back a little, so the gut pops.
It's
Gut
always,
pops on that one.
It's never.
there's never like, I'm embarrassed by this. It's always, no, you're wrong, actually.
I know.
Like, he could learn something. Beanbag Ron came in yesterday. There's all this hype around him, and he goes, nah, I'm really not that
You
good.
played it well.
You could learn something from that.
Yeah.
There's a difference between like bulking up. Are you just eating like a lot of calories and pretending to lift?
No, he's
Bulking
eating
and lifting is
salads.
two
That's all,
different
right,
things.
Coleman?
No, not necessarily, but I'm definitely eating a lot healthier than I had been before, and I'm working out like pretty consistently. I think it's just muscle.
Yeah, I think it is too.
And
That's how people react to The
sure.
Rock when they see him.
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised how good you were, Kirk. I was surprised how animated and aggressive you were towards the officials, the other team, the other team's coach, and the fans. Like from my entire second half there, you did not stop chirping. At one point, you made free throws. You turned to the – I don't think the camera caught this. You hit a second of your free throws, and you turned to the coach, and you just zip it up.
Well, every game. Look, I told you this when I was. Every game is a war. That's Peter Minahan, still alive. Like every game is a war.
That was every game for you.
Every game of my life. Every game I ever play. You ever watch me do these things? Yes. This is. If everybody matched my intensity, if a 24-year-old could have a 20th of my intensity, they would have a chance instead of being like, I want to come out of the game right now. Yeah, where are those snacks? Like I don't. It's unbelievable.
No one ate them.
What's that?
Snacks are done.
Snacks are. I can have snacks.
Yeah, you can have snacks.
Yeah, Ron can have snacks. This is
No one. Well, you didn't eat them last night. No one.
Yeah, I think
I took my
Justin's
vitamin
feelings
water.
Are hurt from this. Looks a little.
Yeah,
hurt.
Justin does seem bothered by it.
What was like a?
I
It was
brought
like
my snacks home. Justin put some effort into these.
it was like
a.
It was like a elementary school like field trip snack.
What
goodie
do we
bag.
have? What do we
Like
have?
a goodie bag.
What was in there, Justin? Do we have the bag? Bring the bag. Let me see a bag here.
I was
I
a little
want to.
surprised by Kirk's performance, though. That was pretty impressive. I gotta
Thank
say,
you, Kane.
it really
Thank
was.
you. I appreciate that. As impressive as Mutt's first shot when he played last night in the second half. Coleman, any thoughts on that? Well, Mutt's performance, Coleman.
Yeah, I mean, he had a good half.
Oh, there you go, Mutt.
I played okay. It's an awful pass, awful turnover. I was nervous.
You're a little.
I forget how fast actual adults are. Right?
That is true. You're a little turnover prone as a point guard of this team. Oh, here's a snack bag right here. Ready?
What do we got?
2 turnovers, 1 assist. Yeah.
That's a lot of snacks.
What's the creepiest part of the snack bag, Kirk, that you're showing the audience? There's
I
one
would say
really creepy part.
the blonde hair of a little girl that's in here is like of a conquest. We have crispy fruit, all apple freeze dry. That's healthy, right, Justin? Mm-hmm. Bag of pretzels.
Okay.
That's creepy.
A bar.
He took pretzels
Justin,
out of
like,
a bigger bag.
Why is that creepy?
Justin, the game's 40 minutes running time. It's like 12 snacks in
It
here.
depends on what.
There's a lot of
depends
people.
on what you need in the moment. You got to have everything. Fine, it's fine. No snacks.
Okay, I've said the whole time no
Yeah,
snacks.
no, it's good. Good, no snacks.
He's mouthy with you. Huh?
It is good. No snacks.
Okay, yeah, no, it's good.
You give me an attitude?
No, I'm glad. I'm glad we agree.
And 2 peanut butter cheese cracker things. 2 of them.
Nope,
like
there's one peanut butter and 1 cheese.
I like
One peanut butter, 1
Yes,
cheese.
you need
1,
variety.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 snacks for a 40-minute, 7 snacks for a 40-minute running game.
For
How many
before,
people are
during, and
there?
after.
Yeah.
There was
No,
10.
Mike, it's one bag for each person.
My kids would have been ecstatic to get that bag.
Yeah, no shit.
So happy.
Believe me, your kid's not eating this bag that Justin did, unless you're out of your mind. But it's very nice, Justin. I just pictured Justin putting it together
I was very happy.
And then I like picturing him putting it back in his car. Like,
after the game. It is rude that nobody took the bag home with them.
It's a little.
Kind of, yeah.
Some people did at the end.
Mutt did.
I did.
Coleman did
brought
not?
mine home.
I did.
I have mine.
Coleman literally just ate
Why-
the bag
why-
and then just
I
ate the rest of the food in
Any
there.
of it.
Yeah, you started with the bag itself.
I was just picturing Cohen guzzling Go-Gurts on the sideline.
Coleman left at halftime to get food. Like he hustled out and came back. He got a sandwich.
Quick burger.
It's unbelievable. But I will say this, Mutt. I feel way more optimistic than I did 24 hours ago. Only because the other teams in the league. Nothing
That's
really
true.
because of us.
We
What you think, Kane?
hyped up yeah, we hyped up Prodigy team. They were not as good as we all made them out to be. And by the way, you have a great play-by-play guy.
I always said that.
I was
Stuck up.
watching the whole first half drive in, and he was great.
I felt much better when I saw a 2'6" Asian guy in that team last night. I thought, well, okay, they're not that good.
There's an even smaller one on one of the other teams.
What do you mean one?
Asian guy.
Okay.
It's an Asian guy. I don't know.
Must say hello to Kane. I know he slept in your basement last night. He's here today.
He did. His team had a nice win.
I like the
last night.
blue
Congrats,
drapes
Kane.
too. Good job.
All right.
Good, nice.
He like to get to bed. Thanks for making the bed when you left.
All right, goodbye. There you go. Other guys on the team are welcome if they have any thoughts to join in today.
And I think it adds to the broadcast that Josh doesn't know who you are.
It does help.
Because it was like he was shocked, like, this guy is off the chain.
Who is this guy?
He's a wild man.
No Katrina stories from Josh last night?
Not that I heard. Well, he's a pro.
I like a drunk Josh, like 4 games into the season, like Euchre Major League. Just tell
like Tom Brenneman.
Yeah, just and there's a missed jumper from Jack Coleman. I made a mistake. I thought it was a timeout. I said something about Katrina I regret. And Pat Ford lays it in for 2.
Yeah, he could have a Brockmeyer quality.
Yeah, right, exactly.
We didn't go there. How big was the place? Are you able to bring in a lot of fans, or is it?
We said no. If we're going to in the future,
Yeah.
we could pack in. I think a decent crowd. Yeah, I think so.
They said I think all the games are there, right?
Oh, they are.
Yeah. So from the
good.
the league updated.
I like that gym. I
and
met
it
Grant
says-
last night. The commissioner. That was exciting.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
It
it's like meeting
updated
Pete
to-
Rozelle.
Well,
as a
he's got to
kid.
come to the opener. Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting the way right. Yeah, I think we are going to be. Well, I am going to be the official bad boy of this league, though.
Oh
I don't think there's any
I
doubt.
assume-
There's
I
a big
assume
target
so,
on my
yeah.
back. I think so. We'll see. What did you say, Justin?
They changed it from saying like 3 locations to just Belmont Hill.
Perfect. That's
So
a good
I
gym.
assume that it's we'll get the rest of the schedule later this week.
We're playing next Thursday, I assume. No?
Yes,
we are. Okay.
but they said 1 to 2 days after this because registration ends today.
Go. Maybe more teams.
Yes,
Okay. What's unusual about that gym, Coleman?
I know.
I don't know. I actually don't
Justin?
It's on the second floor.
Second floor. I found that to be unusual. Yeah.
It's a rich boy school. It's a rich boy school.
That's what I played in like real courts where like they're, not
Justin was describing the school, and Coleman goes, pretty much like my high school.
I bet it was, right?
Yeah, I saw all the guys in polos, and I was like, yeah.
I was talking trash.
CBA.
They all show up, all these Belmont Hill kids, and they were like, and I walked over. I'm like, oh, it's a Duke lacrosse team. I was like, except like whiter and more racist. So they were good sports
They
about it.
definitely did not get that reference.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
They're like, he thinks he'll play for Duke.
I was like, I'm older now than your hero when he died. And they're like, who? I'm like Hitler. But then they kind of loosened up. They loosened up. I think I won them over at the end of the game.
Yes.
So fans next week or no?
I think so, Kane. We'll see how practice goes tomorrow. Practice tomorrow. A lot of X's and O's. A lot of X's and O's. I want to set a couple of plays on offense. I want to make sure everyone knows what they're doing. Make sure Gus is alive.
Sure.
How's Gus going to get there tomorrow? Now we probably legally can't drive with concussions.
We'll probably pick him up and drop him off again.
I've run marathons, a long time. I ran marathons. Like, I'd have fewer snacks during the marathon than Justin gave me for this.
You don't have to eat them all during the game. It's like, you need
When am I eating this? Out of
You
curiosity.
can bring him home.
Yeah, like when am I going to eat that?
like, you need maybe Coleman needs energy. He pops some fruit snacks in his mouth. He needs some. He needs some like just something in his stomach. He's got the crackers. He's got the granola bars. I don't.
What's the pretzels for?
Just in case you need something salty to wake
Gotcha.
you up.
Okay.
It also does give you options. People like different things. He doesn't know.
I don't think there's a lot of
likes.
time for options in the game. I want guys to think about the game, not thinking which snack should they have.
No, but some people like certain things, and Justin doesn't know what those proclivities are.
I want more options next time. I want 30 options for these guys next time.
Okay.
Did anybody eat the snacks at all during the game?
You know the answer to this.
I actually don't. I don't.
It hurts me. No. When everyone walked in, I said, "Hey, we got a cooler of water, a cooler of vitamin water."
I grabbed the vitamin water.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
And then also we have a bag. Everyone has their own bag of snacks, and everyone said, "Wow, that looks great."
You know what worked against Justin
Fuck
too?
you!
is-
I'm not going to eat any of it. That's what they said to me.
I did.
To be fair to the guys, probably no one wanted to be seen
Being the guy.
on the sideline eating.
Right. Being the
know?
Jackie
Yeah.
Robinson, the first guy to break through the food barrier.
Exactly.
Yeah. I agree.
I also had
Because
ice.
Coleman was probably literally dying to just,
Oh, yeah,
just to
salivating
graze.
at the pretzels.
You had what?
I had fruit snacks. With
Ice cream, did you say?
Ice packs.
Oh, I could have used that for my ankle, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that. Thank you. It's very nice. That's helpful.
Yes.
You're bringing snacks to practice tomorrow.
No.
2-hour practice. It's longer. Guys are actually going to want to have a snack.
Well, you said no snacks, so no snacks.
I didn't say no snacks.
You just said no snacks.
If it's
You
that important to
agreed.
you can bring snacks. Bring snacks.
He's
Coleman,
got
what would you
plenty
like?
of them, so
I'm not going to eat any snacks.
Yeah, so no snacks.
Can't afford to eat snacks.
I can speak from experience. Coleman's the kind of guy that does not eat in
But
public,
he's like,
and then shame eats alone.
yes, there's no doubt.
Not really.
I could definitely put minutes in on this team, though.
What?
I could put minutes in on this team if you needed.
You can't run up and down the court.
Yes,
though.
I could.
I mean, but Justin, you're not in shape to do
Yes,
that.
I could. I absolutely could.
I don't want to get into a bit here. You
It's
can't.
not a bit. Okay.
Mike, can you please give some reason to this?
I'd like to see him try.
Can't be worse than Coleman, can he?
Yeah, right.
Why don't you practice with us tomorrow?
I will.
Okay, if you outplay Coleman tomorrow, you play, he sits.
That's
Right,
big.
Coleman?
Yeah,
Then you do the
whatever.
video for the game.
Whatever.
That seems like a fair job.
There was a couple
Whatever.
complications with
No,
the video,
whatever
though.
helps the team.
What do you mean?
Like the reason why the resolution was so low because I didn't know the streaming capabilities.
1 second, Justin. But Coleman has to actually play, though. Like, that's a huge
Yeah,
thing in the series. Like, Coleman has to play and play bad.
I like the competition, but you do kind of Coleman's got to be out there. He's a draw.
Yeah, I mean, because all year he's just gonna be terrible each game.
Just waiting for the injury.
I could
Something.
see. I know he's going to let me down
Achilles.
here, but I could see him going off like having one game. You know,
It's not possible. The way he
like a
shoots, it's not.
Scalabrini type of. He goes off for 15 points or something.
Scalabrini played in the NBA.
But he was playing against NBA players.
I don't
I'm
mean, he can
just saying.
shoot. Coleman can't shoot. He misses. I've never seen anybody miss by so much.
Layups only.
It's like that meme you always see, the guy just jacking threes, and he's like, that guy. He's breaking them by 60 feet.
That's the thing. He could have a game where he gets lucky 3 or 4 times.
That's true. That's true. You can't break Coleman.
He's human.
You can't break Coleman. He's got a good spirit. I will say that. He's a good sport about it.
Are you okay with even when I was like out though, I was like cheering on everyone.
Coleman,
on
I wasn't
the
paying
side.
attention. I was trying to play the game. Am I okay with you cheering the team on? Yes,
Yeah,
I think that's
okay,
allowed.
all right.
Were you not supposed to be cheering the team on?
I don't know if you don't like that if I'm not playing well. For me to be in like
Mouthful
good
of pretzel.
shot.
Well, it's a long season too. I think by the end you will break him. I think you.
You think so, Kane?
Yes, I think it'll be enough getting ridiculed that he will finally be like, I've had enough. And just
We'll see.
bail
What's that,
out
Coleman?
quick.
No, I'm gonna as whatever you need from me, I will do for the team.
Thanks, Coleman. I appreciate that. How about hit a shot?
That is a struggle.
Okay.
but
It's out of his hands.
Yeah.
Any other notes from the game, Justin?
You know who I'm down on.
Oh, ooh.
Showed no support for the team.
1 second. Mike.
Nope.
No. Who?
Member of the team apparently.
Pat Gilroy.
Pat Gilroy.
Yeah, he's off. He's off the team. He's off the team. Yeah, he was, but he was never considered part of the team, was he? You're right. Though. Not a single tweet, right?
He had one tweet responding to Tim and Canton said needed you out there tonight, and he's like, I was traveling back from Sweets and Snacks, but we'll be there next week.
He will not be there.
It's
He's not allowed.
disappointing because he doesn't seem
What
like
if
a
he shows the
bullshitter.
practice though?
If he shows up, he won't show up to practice. You think Mutt's gonna be at practice tomorrow? 1 o'clock on a Saturday in Braintree? No way. No chance.
No.
Nope.
His
Nope.
wife's not letting him do that.
No way.
No chance.
Nope. Harry Minahan will be there. I'll be there. Whoever else shows up, shows up. I don't know. Coleman will be there. Gus will be there. I would think the Drips would be there, no?
I would hope so.
I know Ron said he's 50-50 if it's at 1. So we'll see.
Okay. We'll see. So you're down on Gilroy.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, I was disappointed by it too. Because he's the one that said like, "I'll be there." Like he was.
But guys like that are.
Like I get that he can't be there, but he showed no support on Twitter.
Didn't seem like he cared that he couldn't be
no,
there.
he's off the team. Gone.
Well, that's what you have to do.
Yeah. What else is going on? Other than unless I'm forgetting something about the game.
I just had 2 things from Gus yesterday before the game and just hanging around or whatever. One, when we were back here, he did that big news thing that he used to do where he's just looking at his phone and he's like, "Oh my God."
It's like, holy shit.
And you think it's like some groundbreaking.
What was
like,
it?
I hope someone's okay. Something about some like just TikTok influencer.
Yeah, he's like, oh, some random nonsense that.
He just does this though. Where
He's
like,
that.
big
He's that
news.
kind. I said it before. Where he's the type of guy that just reacts to himself to get you to be like, "So what's going on,
yeah,
Gus?"
that's how Gus moves.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then the other thing, we were at the Nike store, and the guy working the checkout was just like, "Oh, that's an awesome sweatshirt," and it was Kirk Minahan's show. But like that's kind of a weird statement if you don't know the show. Like, is that sweatshirt like just like a really eye-catching?
He's probably just sales. I mean, he's,
Yeah.
you know,
I guess. It's just
How do you do this every day with this guy?
I'm not gonna listen.
Fucking topics that nobody cares about.
just interesting. I don't
What
know.
do you got,
Not
Mr. Positivity?
Yeah, you let him do that to
Very
you, Coleman?
positive.
I don't give a fuck.
What do you mean?
It's Kane, and he's.
You pushed him to be here.
Where's your?
Well,
you
yeah.
did?
I mean, I thought he'd be. A
Huh?
little
He
more-
did.
Really?
You did.
He criticized them before the show, saying you guys never tried to get me in here.
Try to get who in here?
Him.
Himself.
I don't believe it.
Well, why should you be here?
I shouldn't.
Why should they push for you then?
Where's your daughter?
She's at school.
Okay,
Why?
because last time,
Why are you asking that question?
well, in February, you were like, Justin Coleman, get me in here, and then you were like, I'll give Justin my daughter in. So like you offered me your daughter. It was very strange.
I don't remember that.
Oh, well, I have the tweets right here.
I know. I
Justin
do
loves
remember.
moments like this. Jeez. What's your story, Kane?
I've listened to you since you were on EI,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
I obviously followed you over here. I never put myself out there or whatever, so I just
And when did that start?
I'll bring my young daughter. That should keep him occupied.
I was early, Justin. I was learning my way. Sorry.
you just said you-
I deleted it.
You said you were.
Justin, what are you so mad about? Who cares?
Well, he's coming after us. Why can't we fight back?
He's going after you?
He's going after both.
He's going
of
after
us.
Coleman, wasn't he? Or you going after both of them? I don't know.
It seemed like Justin was ready to do this.
Yeah.
So at the slightest.
He's very triggered lately. I don't know. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I was like, I just kind of want to be part of something, and I just
Sure.
jumped in and didn't know what I was doing, obviously, and it's been terrible. But here we are,
That's fine.
I've got here, so I'm happy.
Okay.
It's a great honor to be sitting here, so I don't take anything for granted, and I'm glad to be here.
Well, thank you. What was the thing he did with the Gus thing? What was it?
He brought in the.
Oh, you went?
the
No, you
arrangement.
went to the
that's
bowling
right.
alley.
Oh yeah, and he went to the.
Was there a
bowling alley.
Papagino's thing or something?
Yeah, that
We
was
did
a
that
good bit,
too.
huh?
Didn't work out.
No, not at all.
He takes swings though. I mean,
Well,
he's fine.
the aftermath was the worst part because. Can I get Kirk Minahan? This is cringy. You know, who he
Feel
is,
bad
Kirk
now?
Minahan?
It's tough. It's
I'm
tough.
not gonna like that. Can I get the Andy Mayo?
I don't know any of
Which
these,
Papagino's was this?
Chelmsford.
Oh, the one in Chelmsford? Is that still there?
It
The
is.
standalone one there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they do well.
Do they? That's
busy.
a good Papagino's.
Andy Mayo was giving him advice before the show. He said,
Oh, Jesus. What was he saying?
Well, he said, make sure to call you a cunt. I'm like, oh, Andy.
Another
give me
bit.
advice.
The king of bits.
"When does Andy do that?" And I
It's the
haven't noticed
worst.
that.
They're not good jokes, folks.
What else is going on?
A couple things, I guess, with Kane from the past though. You had this whole story about your ashes, some ashes that you had or something.
They all fell down.
Yeah, so I was
Disgusted.
I was dating a girl. We had just met, and then we were supposed to go to a football game together, and she just bailed on me. And I had realized because I didn't know at the time, but she's kind of stupid. And
She's stupid or?
I think she's a little stupid. I
Okay.
mean, she believes in like sorcery and
Okay.
Crystals, not
crystals. She's into like, oh, what's your sign? Big Catholic Church person. So you got to wonder about them anyway. But she had my brother's ashes because she had told me she kind of had like a third eye, and I bought into it that she was going to maybe connect with my brother, and I fell for it stupidly. And then she had my ashes, and she just was gone. That's all I have left. So
Jesus.
I eventually got my ashes back. So it wasn't much to it, but
Great story.
it was.
I don't know. He kept
Why'd
talking-
you ask for that story, Coleman?
Well, because he kept talking about his ashes.
When?
Like a while ago, like
What are you
a
talking
couple
about?
months ago.
Oh, is it? Where?
Just like on Twitter and stuff.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like a thing, yeah.
Okay. Your brother had ALS.
He did.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was
Is your mother dead also?
no, she's
Oh,
alive.
she's not. Okay, I thought she was dead, and you were saying like you were thinking of her. Okay.
No, I just feel bad that she went through that.
I would think,
8
yeah.
years of fucking
Jesus.
hell.
God, when did he die?
He died November 18th of 22.
Oh, jeez.
Yep, it was brutal.
Okay. Yeah, I would think. Jesus. I do hope Coleman gets it.
It was a fun note.
ALS?
Yes. Well, I do. What do you want me to say?
I mean, come on.
What would be the difference?
I mean, I don't,
I don't know if you
Really?
heard of Lou Gehrig's disease, but they got to nip this sucker in the bud too.
Coleman's searching for
Coleman's
that.
drops of me are terrible.
It was relevant, I guess. What do you got, Justin?
I have this sound that Steve Robinson told us to pull.
oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't know anything about this. I was running this morning. Steve texted me. He's like, you gotta play. He's like, make sure the guys have the sound of John Tomasi's joke on the main radio station this morning.
Oh,
right?
good.
You know, Steve has got a sometimes good, sometimes terrible ear for humor.
Is he? But he's not saying it's funny. Right?
I know, but he also has a bad time, like of what's not.
Of what's not
Yeah, it might just
hilariously
be
not-
like
yeah.
whatever. I think. I don't know.
Okay.
Let's go.
736 WGAN Morning News. It's that time again to talk to John Tomasi for a Wicked Sports Weekend, and he is back once again. Haven't been talking to you for a couple weeks. John, nice to hear from you once more. How are you this morning?
No, I've been better. I screwed up Mother's Day.
What'd you do? Or what didn't you do? Maybe that's the better.
Oh, I like this.
I got my wife a Harrison Butker apron, but she didn't like it.
That's her fault, not yours.
I think it's because he doesn't play for the Patriots. I'm not sure.
Indeed. Well, thoughts and prayers.
Couldn't the guy sell it at least? I mean, that guy has no pride.
I don't know if it's worth Steve demanding the audio be played.
It is cringeworthy though. I will say
it's
that.
a bomb, yeah, for sure.
I just like the idea that Tomasi really workshopped that thing.
And he really set it up too.
It is like a Carson, it's like a Rodney Dangerfield, Carson joke. Like, oof.
I ain't so good, I'm telling you.
Bad Mother's Day. I don't know. It's Jesus. Well, there you go. All right, what else?
There's some Jerry audio.
Good.
Speaking of same topic, right?
I'm gonna guess that Jerry is ripping Harrison Butker. No, am I missed the?
I don't remember exactly what you said, but I was told you were spot on in your prediction of how Jerry would react.
Oh, really? Go ahead.
He is a devout Catholic, and he went to a Christian school, and made that clear.
Hold on. I don't know why I would say. What the fuck? Why is he fucking doing this?
This is the end of the episode.
It's tough.
What, he was lawyer? So
no,
what?
I'm saying it. By the end of the episode, he always sounds terrible.
I know, but that's an episode.
Brutal.
You're right, Justin. Go ahead.
What a fraud Joe Biden is. He talked about abortion and what a barbaric thing that is. He talked about marriage and family. In other words, he was true to his principles, and they hate that. There's a petition going around here. I believe it's from change.org is the group, and there's a lot of support.
Listen to this.
Demanding that the Chiefs fire him, that they cut him for what he had to say. He's very articulate, he's smart, and he has
First time Trey said
guts,
about a
man.
white guy.
He has courage to go in front of an audience on a microphone and do this in 2024.
There you go.
Takes guts.
There you go.
This guy was a legend. I don't know how you keep doing this to yourself.
What, Jerry?
Yeah, you can't.
He just needs it.
Could you play some RFK Jr. as a palate cleanser? Get his back on track.
Jesus. Holy shit, man. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. I really have much to add to Bucker. Whatever. I mean, that's not surprising. But yeah, fine. Holy shit, that Rico thing was wild though yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like. That made me. I felt bad. I felt bad for Rico. I felt bad.
More
I mean,
of a
in my
visual,
own way.
it seemed like, because I didn't really know what was happening until you guys described.
I thought he was punching Dave in the face.
I did too.
I couldn't see. So the Kane, that's the one. Obviously, it's the one I watched. That or this TV right there. The TV. Okay. You're not looking at the TV.
This one right
yeah,
there.
yeah, the TV right there. Yeah. So you're looking at Coleman. So yeah, there's one right there. So I see that, but it's kind of small. So when Rico went up to Dave and I guess he was scratching his belly or something. Is that what he was doing?
That's what he said he was doing.
Yeah. I thought he was like punching him in the fucking face. I was like, holy shit.
Explain it, motherfucker. You never have any facts. It's all just fucking conjecture with you. It's always fucking this and that.
He's just like rubbing it.
Fucking biting your fucking ass.
Because he's also like blocking the camera. You can't see him.
Yeah.
I like Rico's freak out there where he's talking about the black kids and then about
just coming out of Rico's voice and accent, the
awesome.
term black kids is tough.
We've seen it done. He's fucking threatened by me. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yes.
Yes. That's all it is.
Dave, let's stay out of the way. Let's stay out of the way for a few minutes. Go ahead, guys.
That's all it is.
Were the black kids threatened in 07 when you couldn't walk your graduation? Were the girls in this office?
Here it comes.
Commented on.
That you commented on.
He tosses the ball.
He threw it at him like it was a rape allegation.
The girls that you commented on. And yeah, I thought you're right, Mike. It's a visual. You can't see.
Yeah.
But he calls him he's saying he's a dog or something, Rico?
Yeah. Woof, woof, doggy.
Yeah. And he's scratching Dave like a dog would. But I thought literally he had Dave and was like pounding on him. I was like, this is unbelievable.
I thought he was doing like a Miss Peaches, like the
right. And
the
to me,
stomach rub.
I don't know if I said this on the show or if I was texting with Dave. Dave cannot fire Rico there if Rico punches him in the face because Dave set that up with Jeff Nadeau. To me, everything's in play there. Short of shooting him. Like, I think you should be able to punch him in the face.
Yeah.
You're letting the dog loose.
Yeah.
Like those are the rules. Like I actually think Dave would agree with that.
He does know what he's doing in that instance. Yeah. It's not at a regular company.
Yeah, you're right.
Sure. Right.
This was crazier to me than I'm dead serious. Like I was like, this guy is losing his mind. I think he went so crazy he was actually calm after, which is almost more scary.
To touch Dave in any way is weird, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I shake his hand when I see him. I never touched him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought he buried the hatchet when the dude too. I thought that was over with.
So
yeah, it was. He just,
they had a fake press conference and all that. Like,
I don't know. Real anger.
It was great.
Very funny.
Content. Yeah.
Did you talk to him at all since?
We texted. Yeah, he seemed fine.
Okay.
But also, like, doesn't he realize that, like, that reaction is what gets Nadu back at Barstool?
That's what I think I said that.
It was said not even after. It was said while he was still on the show, and then he freaked out. Like he didn't.
If he just goes like, yeah, I mean, it'd be great to have another college basketball person.
Right. Yeah.
There's really no reason to bring Nadu back if Rico doesn't give a fuck.
Snacks are embarrassing.
Well, snacks are.
What?
They're embarrassing.
Name brand?
It doesn't help your pervert image, Justin. You have little kiddie snacks in a Ziploc bag.
He's preparing for.
Is that what you give the kids for their goodbye present? The high school kids at the Grill on the Hill every year, or no?
No.
Okay.
I don't give high school kids goodbye. You can shit in my mouth.
Who else brought the snacks home?
I think I gave one to Josh.
Yeah, Josh deserved it. They get a little snacks during the game, but Josh is a pro. He's not eating during the game.
Just like my guy Joe Castig. He probably gave him to the refs.
Gus.
That's probably true.
I did not give him to the refs.
All right, I'm sorry.
Thank you for correcting the record. That is now known.
Sorry to have suggested that.
It's fine.
I don't think it was appropriate for you to say that, Mike.
It was
I'm glad that Justin.
I took a risk.
I'm glad that Justin was. I was afraid to snap back at you on that. I did not give snacks to the refs.
I didn't.
You should present the refs with snacks after every game now. It's like Jim Nance with his tie.
That's what I've said many times. But that's what Joe Castiglione did at an Entercom event I worked. He took little hoodsie cups and he goes, ooh, these will be good for the umpires.
Boy, I'm sure Angel Hernandez was thrilled.
Yeah.
They can't get free food anywhere.
Me trying to get the Wi-Fi password for that place, though, was like a process.
Really?
I called them up like 5 times, like, hey, I'm in a rec league. Can we get like the good Wi-Fi? And the woman at the front desk was like, that's not included in your package.
Oh, wow.
I'll transfer you to the tech guy and we'll see what we can do. I was like, is there just like a password that's like Beacon Hill Go Spartans or something like that? And
they're the Spartans?
Or I don't know what the fuck they are, but whatever they are. So eventually I just walked into a faculty room and I just asked like a teacher and she's like, yeah, sure. It's very nice.
With a tail.
It's very nice of her.
Then what happened?
The
What's that?
The Sextons?
What?
Is their mascot?
Who gives a shit, Coleman?
The Sextons?
What's a Sexton?
Richie Sexton?
Belmont Hill? I don't know. They probably had some old name they had to change or something, I would guess. I don't know. I mean, that is a money school.
I believe it.
I think that's where Belichick's kids went to. I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of them, I think.
I assumed it was
big
like
lacrosse,
a community college.
Big
I didn't
lacrosse
realize
school.
there was a college around here.
What?
I didn't realize there was a college in Belmont. I thought it was like a community college.
It's not a college. Prep school.
Oh.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's like a fancy boy
Gotcha,
little prep
okay.
school. Yeah.
Oh, it's like a math tool.
What is?
A sex.
All right, move on. What else?
The broadcast was pristine. It's a good thing they got a Wi-Fi.
Everyone's
It was
saying the
very
broadcast
good.
was fantastic.
For-
the only criticism, I think some people wanted more sound on the floor itself, which is not an easy
We
task.
could hear a little bit, like
Yeah.
at the huddle, we could hear you a little bit, but that's
Right.
about
The
it.
problem is if there's sound on the floor, there's a lot of sound.
Yeah,
that means everything.
And it's hard to mic you guys up, yeah.
Should I be mic'd up for the game?
It'd be nice.
I don't know if we could.
I think we can, so we could try it out. Maybe something to try for practice.
Okay.
For about 20 years, if you asked me who my favorite broadcast team was, any sport, any level, I would have said Gorman and Heinsohn.
No more?
I think this is the first day that has changed.
We might need a different crew at halftime, like a quick halftime show, like inside the NBA.
Justin did a little sideline reporting. He was good at that.
Oh, yeah?
Very briefly here and there, yeah.
I tried to when I saw Mutt walk
He
in.
reported the Gus injury. Yeah.
Mutt coming in was a very emotional moment.
It seemed like it, yeah.
It was like Bird against the Pacers when he came back in. I thought, wow, here's Mutt.
He kind of killed that momentum, didn't he? Like airball or
Immediately.
something? Yeah.
Like only he can. I mean, airball by like 4 feet. Our team has no height. I think I'm the second tallest player on the team.
Well, that's the thing is if Coleman doesn't start, who's the center?
Who cares, though? He might as well be, I'm telling you, he might as well be 2 feet tall.
Right, I understand.
Like, it doesn't matter. How tall are you, Coleman?
6'2".
Yeah. Just flip it. You might as well be 2'6".
Oh.
Because it doesn't matter. Like,
real person.
Huh? You imagine Coleman blocking a shot?
No.
I have.
No chance.
When?
Gotta get those hands up.
In the past, I have.
Who, the fucking guy who brought the pizzas to the game in New Jersey? The midget? Like,
No.
Who are you blocking? Whose shot are you blocking? You've never been able to dunk a ball.
Never.
Not even close.
Never. Well, no. Like
We can bring in somebody who's dunked a ball before in a game.
Steve Robinson.
Steve Robinson.
be great.
Steve Robinson to me is definitely allowable in the league. Like he's part of the world.
Oh, sure,
of course.
yeah.
So he's in.
He's in pretty good shape too, right? So
He is. I mean, he's gonna be horrible.
for sure.
Like really horrible. But Be great to have him there.
Yeah,
Are they tricky about? Were they sticklers for the roster? Like when Mutt showed up, were they like, "Who's this guy? A ringer?"
You don't think I knew Mo was?
Who's this 5'1"?
Who's this bald drunk guy who's wandering around the court like Dennis Hopper and Hoosiers? Yeah.
Are you sticking with those guys? You going to add more people, or what's the plan going forward?
I don't know who else we can add.
Like I said, like I'm saying, Kane, my rule is like I don't want to bring in like ringer. I think that's bullshit. But this is the team. Like Steve would definitely qualify.
Right.
Dr. Foray, he's a Crohn specialist.
He would qualify. Nice. But like I don't know who else is there.
What about Christian?
Christian, he's playing hockey. Who is it?
It's your principal, Richard Pacero.
Does he play still or no?
He had some moves.
I can see him.
He's a little long in the tooth.
I can see him giving out hoodsie cups. Like who else? Julie? Like
Brother Al?
Brother Al would be allowed. He's in. Like
that'd be good.
Him and Mick again going back and forth on Twitter.
Yeah, over Nadeau?
Yes. So Al replied to, I think it was Dave's tweet about Nadeau bringing him back or whatever. He's like, forget Nadeau. Like, what? You've had him 10 times over. Like, why not give Mick a chance?
Hey, Portnoy's going to respond to that fucking tweet.
No, but then that's a relatively like good support.
Mick did not like that,
brother. And of course, Mick hated that. It was like,
this is what I deal with, right?
Yeah.
That was a muted Mick even at the game though last night.
Yeah. Something's up with Mick.
He's really sick, huh?
We need him. We need... Yeah, sick Mick is not what we need. We need
with Rico, you need to unleash the...
But there's no restrictions. Go for it.
Yeah. That's why you got, much like bringing in Nadeau triggered that. You might have to bring it out.
I did think of a great Mick line. So Mick said he could play 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of the first half, I went out for like 2 or 3 minutes and he was out too. He's like, Kirk, just so you know. He's like, I could probably go 12 or 14 minutes. I was like, go get him, Mick.
Don't limit me.
Go get him, Mick. Go get him. You got notes there, Kane?
I got a couple.
What do you got?
I was thinking about that job offer from Gilroy. Everybody said it was a good
lollipop offer.
$80,000.
Do you believe it's a real offer?
I don't think the bonus part's real, but even if so, you think it's $80,000 a year?
$100,000.
Well, I'm gonna take out the bonus. I don't believe.
I think it was $100,000.
No, it was 80 with two $10,000 bonuses.
But those are guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
Well,
so $100,000 guaranteed, according to Gilroy. Go ahead.
To fly 100 times a year seems insane.
I will say this though, like if you, sure, I get that.
It's not like you're flying to Sarasota. You're not in San Diego on the coast. You're in these shitty towns.
But according to Gilroy, you can keep those miles.
Okay.
Like that's pretty good. Like in a hotel, you can you get the points.
Yeah.
Like if that's your job for your sales guy, that sounds. If he's not bullshitting, which I think he is, that's not bad.
How many times are you in an airport a year? I mean,
I would want to do it for $10 million. But
sounds like
if you don't have a job, like I get you may not do it, but you can't scoff at it. You have to think about it. What do you do for a living?
There are people.
I'm a chef.
You're a
work
chef?
in culinary arts, yeah.
Really?
So I worked in a lot of.
What are you laughing at, Cohen?
I picture him in a little hat.
I don't wear the hat. Those days are done.
But there was a time.
He's a raging guy. You get some anger though, right?
A little bit.
Do you yell at these guys or no?
Who?
Like in these TV shows with the chef,
Yeah.
like
No,
the
I don't.
bear?
The bear.
Those
yeah,
days
the
are
bear.
done. The people are very sensitive now. You can't. I got yelled at a lot.
Really?
Oh yeah, I got the shit kicked out.
Do you work at a restaurant now?
I work in I work with drug addicts and
What?
yeah, I work with
Recovering drug addicts. I
yeah,
hope.
yeah,
Okay.
recovering.
Yeah.
I just got a group of drug addicts. I do a few jobs.
Are you addicted to drugs? Yes, I am. Come on, man. I'll cook you something.
Yeah, I
You mean
did.
like a rehab facility?
Yeah,
that's good.
I do like assisted livings now because my kids. You know,
Yeah.
if you work in restaurants, you can't do anything. with
Hours
your kids.
wise? Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. And
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
good.
I make good money, and I just couldn't imagine, flying 100.
No, I
times
get
a
that.
year.
Especially, right, if you have kids and are playing sports, but if you're single,
Yeah,
and
you're
like
single.
young,
But they were
free
saying
miles.
Mutt's not gonna. I mean, he has a family. These guys don't get it. They don't have family. They have no idea.
Well, but much as I know you're a muck guy, but you still have a job.
We still have a job. I agree with that.
Yes.
I mean, not working is a weird.
He's a weird guy, though.
He is a weird guy.
Ugh. Watch him bounce in there last night. He was. I talked to him after. He's like, I'm just happy. Which I agree. I had fun playing, but he was so happy to be part of a team.
That was a big moment for him.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Good chemistry guy.
Sure.
We do have good guys on the team, except for Coleman. We have good guys on the team.
Yeah.
Even Coleman's a good guy. He's just annoying.
Helped you up? No one else helped you up.
Yeah.
Coleman doesn't seem like.
See, the other team tried to help me up at one point.
Yeah. I said, fuck that.
I have never allowed if somebody that doesn't. We're in a. You can talk to the guys, you can joke, but this is a war. When it's done, you shake hands. I didn't, but you can shake hands, and then that's it.
You don't allow for sportsmanship.
It's not that. I just don't allow for like they're your opponent. Like
Sure.
they're keeping score. You got guys like Coleman who are joking around, like, "Hey, I love you." The guys on the other team, like, "Hey,
Would I do that?
you finish that sandwich?" Yeah.
Jesus.
He was smiling a lot yesterday while they were losing, which was kind of.
Yeah, he's a smiler.
Do you think it was the jersey that was like prohibiting you from really getting?
No.
What size was the jersey?
2X.
No, you probably get a bigger one for this.
No, I think that one.
That thing was getting a workout last night. That jersey. Jersey was crying.
Ankles felt great though.
Oh, good.
That was good.
That's good.
That's good.
Back not so much.
Who played the least amount of minutes? Was it Mick or no? Not counting Mutt because he was not there for the first half.
I didn't see the minutes count. Did somebody post?
John
that?
and Warren didn't feel like he was in a ton, was he?
No, but I think John and Warren's a good chemistry. Like I think he's okay. I'm telling you, I can ride with him.
Okay.
Yeah, the drips I'm okay with. The drips I thought acquitted themselves pretty well.
Sure.
The network guys did well.
Yeah.
You know, Gus, Cinema Lords.
Absolutely.
They did well.
I was surprised by Cinema Lords. He's a big Portuguese guy. I figured he'd be a soccer guy, but he looked decent.
He can play basketball a little bit. I mean, I don't think he scored a point, but he's getting dirty. He had 4 at one point. I said to him, he left with like 2 minutes ago in the first half. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I have 4 fouls.
Yeah, I got 4 fouls.
Yeah, he's like, I got 4. I'm like, you didn't foul out in the first half. Which I was kind of like, that'd be great if he did that.
Yeah.
We should go over the props.
Oh, yes.
Let me see. Right. There's a couple of sets. Let's do these quickly. And thank you, by the way, to Miltons for sponsoring us last night.
I thought Justin also brought like foam fingers or something. I didn't know what you meant.
No shit, huh? Did I see at a theater near me?
Yeah, I didn't realize that. It wasn't showing up on the screen. But
who told that joke?
They were a sponsor.
Was that a bid or something? Or?
No, it was just I didn't realize on the StreamYard it was up there for the first like 10 minutes.
I had people from all over the place reaching out who watch this game, which is good.
Next week's broadcast will be better.
Hard to improve.
Here it is right here. The moment Team KMS lost all momentum.
I have the clip.
1 sec. Of this?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Coleman, big rebound there.
John
for
and
Coleman.
Warren. He's got to make a play. That's a lazy reach right there by Rose.
John and Warren looking for something. Nick
calling for the ball. Rose
Nick wants the ball down low.
Oh, gosh.
Huge side.
No way. Coleman, if he hits this.
Oh, boy.
You could hear that in New York.
As Martin scratches his head. 55.
55 to Gus again.
And hits the deck hard.
Poor Gus.
Kyle, the ticket guy, is telling me that not this weekend, but the week after, we could maybe practice on the parquet.
Wow.
Ooh.
That'd be sick.
That's pretty sweet.
How's he going to pull that off?
I don't know. We'll see. You communicate. You guys want to communicate with him over that?
Sure.
Yeah. If Coleman plays there, the Celtics are losing that series, which maybe he'll do it on purpose.
Well, yeah. The Knicks might just lose.
We're gonna play the Pacers though. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Get it done tonight.
You're not allowed to even. You shouldn't even be able to watch basketball.
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean?
It's my favorite.
Jesus Christ.
That's my favorite.
Coleman, the weird way, is winning me over, Mike, because he won't get mad.
Yeah, no, I said I admire.
He's a good spirit. He has a good spirit.
I
You gotta
admire
say that,
If I
Kane.
suck, I
He
suck.
does have a good
No, but that's not what you said.
You
though.
don't say you suck.
Which is it?
I suck, but there's room for improvement.
The one gay guy who won him and
no.
he sucks. Kane. It's unbelievable. The cruel irony of Coleman. That one guy killed us last night. Killed us.
Yeah.
Good play, but not like. Put it this way: if we play those guys again, we have a good box and one. We have a few plays. We can definitely be competitive with those guys. I think.
Yeah. I mean, you had a lead.
Yeah. I know. At the beginning, I was like, "Holy shit, is this happening?"
That's why, again, I keep praising him, but Josh gave it the feel of a real broadcast where I think you tied it up at one point, and Josh goes, "We're tied in Belmont." He kept putting a lot of prevalence on the fact you were in Belmont.
The best is the
Beanbag Ron.
Yeah, that to me feels like Bob Shepard saying like Derek Jeter's name or something.
Beanbag Ron, number 8. All right, so minus 36 point. We hammered that. We covered easily. First field goal attempt. I don't know who that was.
I believe it was Ron.
Was that Ron? Okay.
Yeah.
And he had the first field goal, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we covered that. Over under KMS team points was 26.5. We went way over. Jack Coleman total points. Your Shark Minahan, who I see gets a little upset at the criticism I saw last night.
He was angry yesterday.
Whoa, he was some guy had a joke and He was like, "You're a fucking cunt face." I don't know, was he kidding or no?
I don't know.
I don't think
you
so.
Run
No.
back. You run back the tape.
Yeah, he's like, "You watched it. I love Shark Bingham, but take it easy. We don't want to lose you." Huh?
So he posted all the stats for the game. He said, and someone replied, "These turnover numbers look suspect." And he goes, "Go ahead and rewatch the game and take your own stats, you fucking worthless cum dumpster. History will not be kind to you, mark my word."
Good lord.
Very funny.
Hey, look, I appreciate a statistician who, he takes it seriously.
That's an old school booking.
Yes,
right there.
damn right, actually. Yeah, I'm with him. But
It's a great Twitter account. I
He
like
is a
that.
great Twitter
He's
account.
awesome.
He had Coleman's over-under higher than mine for points, though, heading. I don't want to criticize him, but
That's crazy.
yeah, Jack Coleman. Maybe it's for the season, though, Coleman. 6.5 points was Coleman's over. Did you hit that one, Coleman?
No, did not.
Okay, that includes the warm-ups, by the way.
Probably still did not. Yeah.
It's off the pace.
Kirk Minahan, total points, over-under 5.5.
Wow.
Way
Hammered that. Pat Ford, 4.5, missed it. Beyond average Mick, total points, over-under 0.5. He went under. And beyond average total minutes, over-under 5.5 minutes. He did go over that, I think, right?
Yes. It might be closer than you think, but yeah.
You thought you were going to score under 6 points, huh?
I know, hurtful, Shark. But I mean, look, I don't want to be called a cum dumpster, so I'm staying away from this. So serious, Jesus.
Well, that was the second one he put out. There was more
good.
bets.
Next week, you guys have snacks now, too. That has to be part of it.
Well, snacks aren't.
No, snacks are part of it. Snacks is.
They're back in.
They're back in.
Okay.
They're back in.
Okay.
I like Justin trying to think of what would be hot items to get.
Yes.
Now he's going with flaming hot Cheetos or something.
Will a player on TMS on Team KMS be ejected? No.
Nope.
First Team KMS player to foul out. No one fouled out.
Cinnamon Lords was the initial favor for that, though, which was a good pick by him. We were close.
Player to commit to game but no show. Gilroy Cash is there.
Mm-hmm.
First Team KMS suspension.
Nope.
Team KMS leading scorer.
Mm-hmm.
Beanbag Ron was plus 200. You were plus 250.
I cashed on him.
And that's it.
Okay. There you go.
I'd say overall, though, pretty good first game, all things considered, right?
Yes, I'm optimistic.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm disgusted and optimistic at the same time. I hate Coleman.
The biggest takeaway
That was a funny tweet.
that we weren't playing against Division I athletes.
Yeah, well, the biggest takeaway is Coleman.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, that is just that one picture of Coleman is the season, and Gus, right? The split picture of those two. Gus with his face down.
It encapsulates their hiring, really.
It does. I think I fired the wrong guy. Oh God.
Well, is it next week? You said your brother's graduating.
Monday. Yeah. You excited?
Yeah, and it's graduation,
No, that's nice. Big day for him.
Yeah, and I'm excited for him. It's just graduations in general. It's just names.
Well, you should be excited for yourself, Coleman. He's graduating.
I'm not excited for myself.
Make it about you.
I'm excited for him. I think it'll be a great.
What's he
day.
doing? Does he know yet? I guess not. If he's looking for a lollipop
he's looking
job.
for lollipop jobs. He's
And that's a guy, Kane, to our point earlier. Do it. Right? He travels anyway, right? He does those cruises and stuff, right?
Yeah, he does.
No, am I making that up?
Cruises. Yeah, he's trying to.
Didn't he do that for a while? You saying that?
No,
in
he's
Maine?
trying to. He's trying to.
Okay.
Get booked on one.
Yeah. We all have dreams.
Yeah.
One day he'll get booked on a cruise, Mike.
You can pull a lollipop from behind someone's ear.
I could see him be a good lollipop salesman with the magic tricks, flying around, going around. How's his hair? He has good hair?
It's poofy curly. Yeah.
Okay. So he doesn't need like hair transplants like Gilroy. He goes to Turkey 3 times a year. Okay. So you're going to that. I still think we're going to do Tuesday to Friday next week, Justin.
Tuesday through Friday?
Yeah. So you'll be back then or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to leave? When are you leaving? Because we have practice Saturday. You don't have to go to practice if you don't want.
No, I was planning on Sunday.
Okay.
No, practice is moved.
What else?
What you got to hope for is you guys get out to a big lead, and then you can just let Coleman. You can put Coleman in to do his thing.
Sure, but he can blow the lead though.
I'm just saying, in a perfect world, you win a game big, and then laugh at Coleman at the end.
That is true.
Yeah,
that is true. We are going to win games though. I think.
Yes.
Actually, I think we're going to win a couple of games.
Nice.
All right. What else?
Practice for tomorrow. The gym is only available for 1.
Okay. 1 o'clock.
Volleyball's in before us. So.
What's that?
There's a volleyball team in beforehand.
Okay. In case you guys want to get there early and have some fun.
Yeah. Mark Titus from Barstool quote tweets a Golf Digest mugshot of Scheffler. My brain can't compute this pick. Just truly cannot believe they cuffed him and hauled him off and threw him in the jumpsuit and took a mugshot. Insane. Not one person stepped in during the process and said, maybe we don't need to do all of this.
I always like the terminology, like guys that do police audits and shit like that. They always just say like they threw him in a cage, like they put him in torture cuffs.
Who's that?
Yeah, like who's going to step right? Exactly. Who's going to step in? Police officers arresting a guy at 5:30 in the morning. Yeah. Who's going to fly in? Superman?
The governor.
Yeah, like,
the mayor is breathing down my neck.
A very special 2-part episode. Like I didn't even get that.
The
Like
press is going to have a field day with this.
Special guest star Riggs as himself. I was asleep. What happened? Oh, these guys are just living the dream world. Mark Titus. Like this is what I'm talking about, though. Like people are arrested for bullshit every day, and Mark Titus wants him to step in for Scotty Scheffler so he can make his tea time. Why worry about other things? Jesus, God Almighty. What else?
So this Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight is coming up.
When is that?
It's in like July.
July, yeah.
Oh, can this just happen already? Jesus.
Oh, it's that far
Mike
out?
Tyson said he got a boner from Jake Paul when he was a teenager yesterday?
Exactly, yeah.
He wanted to kiss me?
Indeed.
Huh? He said he wanted to kiss you. That's so ironic that he said that because I saw a picture of him dancing at 16 doing a little dance on YouTube, and for some reason I had an erection.
Tyson is the oddest guy.
Lord.
Just so people know, when I was like 10, how old are you, Kane?
43.
43. You're about my age, a little younger. When I was like 10 years old, I was frightened of that guy.
I know.
He was like the scariest person who ever lived.
When I was a kid, he was threatening to eat people's children.
Yes, yeah, right. That was his second run. Yeah.
Well, they have a video of him out when he was like 15 training, and he's like a grown man.
Oh, it's crazy.
Humongous.
When Tyson started, it was insane. It
was great.
Like, he's fighting on all these ESPN fights and he's just killing guys.
He would fight every like couple weeks in the beginning. It was like every 2 or 3 weeks. He
Crazy.
just kept fighting and fighting.
Yeah. Upstate New York with Customato, and then we won the title, obviously, but now it's like, I mean, what are we doing here? I mean, Jake Paul's probably kicked the shit out of him, right? Way younger?
I still think Tyson gets it.
Just think of it like last night. Like how old is Jake Paul?
27, 26.
He's like, kick the shit out of him, right?
Tyson is
on
in
Netflix,
pretty damn
right?
good shape for his age, though.
He'll be 60 years old.
I know.
27, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's almost 60 years old. It's gonna be the biggest drawing fight in like 40 years, too. If that was a pay-per-view, it would make a fortune.
And I guess he is, I don't know, boxing. I guess he is legitimately very good.
Yeah, he's like a real
by
fighter,
all
right?
Accounts, yeah.
Yeah, he had that interview I saw recently, a clip of it with when the guy's like, "Oh, you're a convicted rapist" or something.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, fuck you," you know. Like,
Yeah, he's all in now. Jesus, yeah. What else, Coleman or Justin, or Kane? You have notes. What do you got, Kane?
Is one thing I wanted to ask you about? I don't know if you'll talk about it, but
okay.
I heard you mention it the other show, that pancreatic cancer gene that you yeah. Is that an actual thing that's going on with you right now? Or?
Well, I don't have pancreatic cancer. I don't think.
No, not that. But
No, I tested positive for the gene, which means I'm more likely to get it than others.
so it's not like a guaranteed thing.
No, but the percentage is higher. But I just have to be more vigilant about it. That's all. I mean, yeah. So my mom, others in the family. So once that happens, it triggers it if you want. So yeah, but it just means I'm like X% more likely to get it eventually.
So there's ways to prevent something from
That's the problem with pancreatic cancer is that's the real issue with it is once you feel the symptoms, it's sometimes just too late. Like it starts spreading. So you have to be vigilant about getting tested for it. So I'm trying to do that. We'll see. Yeah. Yes. Brings things down, Mike.
So
it was really fun. Fun romp.
Yeah, it's just life, It's okay. It's part of life. You got to do stuff like that. That's all.
Do you have any interest in this Furiosa movie?
I mean, I loved Mad Max. I loved the Fury Road. I thought it was great. I think everybody thinks that's great. Yeah, I mean, yes, I'll watch it. Oh my God, the Coppola reviews yesterday. Did you see them, Mike?
No.
Megalopolis premiered at Cannes last night, and the reviews were rough.
Really?
Like rough.
That doesn't.
No,
surprise
not
me.
same.
Yeah.
But some people are like, this is the most incomprehensible mess of a movie ever made.
I was hoping for maybe he's got one left in him or something.
Let me read the one of the ones I found. Let me see. Send to my buddy.
I was told you talk to someone every day about movies for at least 20 minutes.
Who?
Clemmer told me that.
I talk to someone every day for 20 minutes about movies?
Yes.
Who?
How would Clemmer know?
Clemmer told me that you talk to someone.
Who?
Jeff.
I don't talk to Jeff about movies for 20 minutes every single day.
Oh.
How would Clemmer know that?
That's my source.
He's wrong. I talk to Jeff a lot, but we don't always just talk about movies. There's nothing in Megalopolis. This is from a review in like the Hollywood Report or something. There's nothing in Megalopolis that feels something like something of a normal movie. It has its own logic and cadence vernacular. The characters speak in archaic phrases and words, mixing in shards of Shakespeare and straight-up Latin. Some characters speak in rhyme. At one point, Adam Driver does the entire to be or not to be soliloquy from Hamlet. Why? I'm not exactly sure.
This movie sounds fucking
That sounds awesome.
I am in 10,000% to watch it, but it's going to be a disaster. At one point, somebody comes from like the set of the movie to talk to Adam Driver during the movie.
Did they ever? Is this amazing?
This is my point, Coleman. The other day, we were like, he's doing drugs the whole time.
Yeah, no, he's tapped
This
in.
is what he does.
He's tapped in.
I was gonna say, did Apocalypse Now ever get a review like this, where people thought it was fucking weird, didn't get it at the time or whatever?
Kind of, but Apocalypse Now was so great. I
Yeah.
think people were like, it's trippy, it's a little bit of a mess, but it's a great film.
Okay.
This is like, their reviews are like, this is the worst movie I've ever seen in my
This is a
life.
guy who's been doing drugs since then.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm in. I'm 1,000% in, but it's going to be a mess, which is great. Let an old guy make a messy movie.
I'm a big theater guy, so I'm down to go to any
Got to
movie
see
in
it. It's
theaters.
playing IMAX everywhere when it comes out.
All right.
But to me, if anybody's earned the right to make this movie, the guy did the fucking two Godfathers. He did Apocalypse Now. Like, let him. He made the conversation. Let him do it.
And Jack.
He made Jack. He made Jack with Bill Cosby. And the now single Jennifer Lopez is in that film, Coleman. You get a chance now.
I know.
Yeah.
Slide right in.
Mamala, yeah.
That's another thing too.
She'll be at the game, hopefully, rooting us on.
Yesterday, Gus goes, he's like, Coleman, never get married.
Coleman. Gus is so one of those guys.
And I'm expecting him to be like, me and the wife have been, fighting a lot or something like that. He's just like, J-Lo and Ben Affleck just broke up again. It's like, Gus, what?
You got a chance, kid. Not me. I'm old.
I like Gus is like the world-worn veteran telling stories.
Yeah.
It's like Brooks Hadlin. Yeah.
Yeah, Gus is a great character.
Gus would be great if we did Shawshank. He would play Brooks.
Okay, yeah.
Like Gus just like walking around. Wow, gee, look at this dude. Okay, change in a damn hurry.
Although he
I'm
just
gonna
wouldn't
try my best.
He just wouldn't kill himself.
He wouldn't show up for work either at the grocery store.
I really like it down there.
Yeah, crush up. Yeah. Right.
Gus was here.
Was I here? I wasn't here. I was here.
carved up here.
He'd feed the pigeons though. But yeah, the movie looks like a mess. Jesus. But I'm in.
All right.
What else? Any depressing stories, Kane, or no?
No, I had a question about Mick, actually.
About Mick, yeah. I remember.
He's got Crohn's disease. That can be pretty serious.
I'm told he'll die in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I heard that he was saying he lost confidence. My opinion is he lost it. The girlfriend thing is a bigger deal than
He's letting on.
I think even he said that, no?
Kind of, but he's sort of saying not. I know what Kane's saying though, because he's sort of. Who knows? I don't know, but yeah, that seems to be a.
Well, his last appearance in here was a little flat, and he
Yes.
looks a little sickly. And I was wondering, is there a room? Are you actively trying to get him on the show, or is it one of these guys has?
Don't
to
put me
go?
in this position where he's gonna get upset now, Kane. No, I can't win. No matter how I answer this question, Kane, he's not gonna. If I say yes, he'll get mad. If I say no, he'll get mad.
Well, maybe he's got no more fight left in him. You know?
That would be even worse. That's the irony.
I don't think that's true though.
No, I think
his show didn't come out yesterday. He said it would, so he must be pretty hurting. So.
If these two guys got hit by a bus yesterday going to wherever, it would be Mick and Gus back in there.
Wow.
Don't you think, Mike?
Gus,
no other options at
Gus
this
would
point
have an
either.
easier time now that you know who he is, I think.
No, it'd still be a disaster.
Oh, sure. But I'm saying
Keep in mind, Mike, he'll be biking to work.
you would have certain expectations.
I mean, that is an issue. Can we start the show like 2? It takes me 7 hours to get to work.
And Gus is still plagued with that laziness piece where I don't know if that ever gets any better.
But all he does is like stuff though. Like he's doing stuff, but he's like it's weird.
But
like,
even
he's,
not really. Like Justin,
I
Justin
know,
was
but like
hinting
he's
at it yesterday.
I know it's weird though, but he's like kind of doing things, but not doing things. It's so.
Well, the puff piece too. He's looking for these home run people. Like start.
Yeah, that's probably a
You're not
mistake.
going to get those.
Start
people.
small.
Not going to get Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Go lower.
He wants George Santos.
Santos.
He wants it.
Santos.
He
Who else
wants
did he
it.
say? Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown. True. We have Scotty Scheffler on now.
We got a message back from Antonio Brown's manager.
That's sure you want the money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, that's a step. That's
progress. That's progress. What else, guys?
Looks like Trump's VP pick was going to be Tim Scott.
I said that months ago.
I like it.
I said that months ago. I'm told some people think Tim Scott is flamboyant.
One of Coleman's guys?
Yeah, no, I've heard that. Have you heard that, Kane, or not? The word is out there. I don't know if it's true or not.
Is that just based on the way he talks, though?
I don't know. Who knows at this point? I saw some people tweeting yesterday that Harrison Butker had like some. What are you laughing at?
He should be the VP.
No, he was banging some male cheerleader or something at one point.
wow.
Yeah, I think Reamer was tweeting that.
Wow.
Reamer should bring him into his web.
Tim Scott thing is kind of odd, huh? He's so boring. You think that's why he did it? Like just so
I
he
love
doesn't
that
take any
outfit.
I don't think that's why he picked Tim Scott. I think he has other reasons for that. But
that too. But
I no. Is that official or no?
No, he's going to announce it near the convention. But it's been like hinting.
It will be interesting to watch Democrats get subtly racist towards Tim Scott.
that'll
be fun.
That'll be good. But yeah, that doesn't surprise me. What else?
Would you ever want, like, I can put the PGA Championship on that TV?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Fine, thank you.
Someone sent it along.
You have all these talents, Justin. Thank you. Snacks and being able to put on the television.
I'm pretty good.
It's generational.
I'm good at this.
Not enough. Honestly, seven snack options is not enough.
Okay.
It should be 50 or 60 snack options for everybody. You should carry a vending machine with you to the game.
You know what are good? Those Snyder's pretzels. Sometimes they have flavors. Those are good.
Those are pretty good.
Consider that.
Colin can't play, right?
I think he's eligible.
No, he's definitely eligible.
Oh yeah, okay.
He can't play basketball. No.
Oh no, he would
like
be
it.
bad. I would think, right?
Yeah,
he wouldn't. Like, I've never seen him run before.
I don't think
he's
he would
very
have any
frail and sickly and
He says he has bad asthma.
What's that?
So is Mick. So
that's true. He does have bad asthma, famous asthma. That's true.
Yeah. So does Pat Ford.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he had a new inhaler for yesterday.
Pat Ford. I thought Pat Ford might be a bandana guy.
Could be.
Yeah. If you're not, you're not. I just had a weird feeling he was going to have a bandana on last night. I don't know why.
Did Gus have the Iverson sleeve on?
Yeah.
Oh,
did he? Did Mick have pants on? What was going on?
He was wearing like a suit.
Yeah. He had like
he had an interview.
Yeah. He had like a full suit. He had pants on. It was very weird.
During the game?
Yeah, right?
I can't picture
it. Was it warm-ups? He had like those like running like leggings almost.
Oh.
Like joggers almost?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He looked like a female like fitness like an influencer or something. I don't know what was going on.
I could see him wearing the breakaways, just pulling them off.
To rip him off?
Yeah.
Maybe the lightest player, that 3-foot Asian guy was twice his weight. Mick's the lightest player in the history of the league, I think.
Yeah, he's wearing like shorts, and then underneath it is like kind of like Spanx almost.
Yeah, right. Yeah, maybe he's embarrassed his cellulite or something. I don't know.
Look at the fucking ass on this guy.
So is Christian available for any games this season, or is that no?
Well, hockey ends soon, Mick said. I don't know when.
But this season ends.
I'll tell you exactly what he sent me.
Okay.
It's only 6 weeks.
He probably stinks.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think he'll be better than.
He's an
Mick.
athlete.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets an extra spot so you can bench Coleman. So
That's
that's
true.
something.
What if Steve from Gloucester was like great?
I really want you to let him play.
No. Mike, don't do that. I don't say this often. Cut that.
I know, I'm
cut that out of the
sorry. I'm
podcast
sorry.
feed. I can't have this in my life.
I just want to see it.
loss.
Is that what you said last night? No. That's a good cut.
Well, his new profile picture is a basketball.
Oh, wow, great.
Does he directly reach out to you still?
He does not. No.
I can see Steve.
You Kane? No.
Not anymore. No, he doesn't come back at me anymore. So
We got the
lots of advice from Steve over the years.
I'm sure.
year.
I could see Steve having a peach basket on his garage, like one of those.
Yeah.
So Christian said this weekend. He said, if you guys have someone cancel 1 week, I can sub in, but I can't play every week.
Oh, so he's kind of not be around the season.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, as long as we know the deal. Unbelievable.
Yeah, no bio from Steve from Gloucester.
Oh well, he got rid of it. It was.
Oh, he did.
It was
Sad.
painful. He said.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
It's
want to
okay.
know. I'll ask you after.
Don't. This is a drug you. I don't want him to
understand,
have.
I understand.
What else?
Someone sent along that the Greg Hill live show today, the crowd there was just completely decimated.
I saw this.
The audio
Live show?
to it wasn't really much. Like, you couldn't hear them or anything, but it looked like maybe even less
They're
people.
doing like the Friday summer touring thing.
Road shows, right? They call them.
At 6 a.m?
Yeah. Where was
Why
this?
would they do that to
I don't know.
themselves?
It looked like less people than the.
I think the same guy sent it to me.
I don't even blame them.
That was actually, I hate to say it, my reaction. I think I said this last year because we were doing this. Like if Kirk and Callahan, which was a very popular morning show, they show at 6 a.m. somewhere in Maine, there'd be like 4 people there at 6 a.m.
Well, I mean, but you might get a little more, like if this show did it at 6 a.m, you'd get more.
Oh, we'd
people.
pump it up and like.
But I'm just saying, like, doing that any radio station.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Felger and Maz wouldn't be.
But they're doing it because they sold it. Like, they don't actually care if anyone's there.
I've worked many of those.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see. Lebanon, New Hampshire.
There are 4 people seated, 2 people standing, and then one
The
guy.
6-second clip. Here it is. There's a guy. It is at the Fitness Center in Lebanon, New Hampshire.
Oh God!
Honestly, fucking shoot me in the head before I did that.
We would
I'd rather
have
have Coleman sit on my face than fucking do that.
We would have had a 2:15 a.m. call time, and had to schlep the fucking banners that we put up. Just hand out koozies to 3 people.
Ugh.
No one looks happy.
No, one
Can't
guy
imagine.
one guy gets arms crossed. He looks all pissed off. I don't blame them, but like, why are they there? We would do like some shows by like time was like 8, but like we do them in the golf tournament. Who the fuck's gonna show up at the golf tournament and watch a radio show?
There would be maybe a couple. At that time, probably not even, but maybe like a sales guy or 2.
Right,
And there will be one crazy old person who goes to every event.
Yeah, I remember those guys. Yeah. And then the salespeople would come and just get the breakfast and just sit there.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the on-air people get extra money for doing that?
No.
No, that's just part of. Oh my God, that sucks.
That's a tough scene. It's just it's so uncomfortable too because no one's there, especially the morning shows. Again, who's gonna be there? Who's gonna be at the Fitness Center in Lebanon, New Hampshire at 6 a.m. to watch Greg Hill?
Yeah, that's tough.
Nobody. But Greg doesn't care. He just does it. He's happy to do it.
Yeah.
Well,
I saw this story in the Globe that was kind of interesting. This BC kid, he got caught stealing $50,000 worth of merchandise from Saks Fifth Avenue.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, that's $50,000. What's this
that
kid
was
doing?
it?
Yeah.
what do you want me to say?
I don't know, BC guy. I thought we, had a.
Why don't you guys? What do you think? Go ahead.
Some better morals than that.
Morals?
Yeah, some
morals.
Yeah, morals.
Okay, what do you say to it with morals?
I got the team on
morals.
Yeah.
He thought the interesting angle was that the kid went to the same colleges.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, well,
Come on, we have good morals.
Making the news.
What am I supposed to say? He's an idiot.
Yeah.
People steal every day.
$50,000?
Yes, every day that happens. Somewhere.
Where? How?
I don't know. It's somewhere else in the world say someone's stealing that much money.
That'll happen.
If I know where, I'll call the police. I don't know. People steal shit. Morals. What do you want me to say? What am I supposed to say, Justin, to that?
I'll say this.
Go ahead.
There are times where you've said, "What do you want me to say to that?" Where I've said, "Well, you could say something."
Yeah,
you
sure.
know what I mean? You could have
Right.
What possible take would you have on this? That's
know what?
wrong. You
Boston
shouldn't
College,
steal.
yeah. You know what?
Stealing is wrong.
I disagree. He did the right thing. He should have stole more.
Oh, come on.
His morals are on point. Another BC scumbag.
Hi,
No
I'm Kirk
surprise.
Minahan from the Kirk Minahan Show, and we've had a lot of fun today. But I'm here to tell you, stealing is wrong.
Yeah, I mean, but they fix games. They get guys like Coleman. This is a scumbag school.
Yeah.
You don't know this guy?
I don't. Something Justin Smith, I think his name
Okay.
is.
You probably went to school with him, no, or no?
He would be a senior. He's 22. It said.
Well, you went to school 4 years ago.
Maybe he was a freshman.
Okay.
Maybe.
When year did you graduate?
2022.
2022. I think he'd be in school in 2022 if he's a senior right now.
Sounds like a bad guy.
Right.
How,
Be a freshman. That's what I was saying.
What's 4 years? College, BC.
Yes.
Okay. You may have been there for 5.
I was not.
No, I'm saying he may have been.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Did this kid take Meters broadcasting and larceny class?
Oh, no question. No question. Your boy was tweeting out pictures of you in like 3rd grade the other day. Did you see that?
Oh, this fucking Jimmy guy.
Yeah. He's got Coleman in like choir or something. What was it?
know who this
not
is?
choir. Science club. What was it?
I was in the tech club, and I
tech
was
club.
in the Scholastic Olympics. Came in 3rd place for English.
You don't have an inkling on who it is at all? You don't have no idea?
No idea. I know someone was saying they thought it was one of my friends because they dropped the.
I would think so
highlight
too.
clips.
No.
I mean, they know stuff
No
like
idea.
that. No.
It's a quick Google.
Maybe a family member.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah.
They obviously don't like Kirk, your family, right? That
That's
was the
true.
big thing.
Yeah, Chris
No,
Coleman's
not
trying to
at
get
all.
out of this. Trying to get
not at
him
all.
out of this job. You know.
Well, no, he just wanted the Gilroy job.
So you're getting to New Jersey Sunday?
Yeah, that's the plan as of
You gonna hang with the family Sunday night?
Yeah, a little Sunday family dinner.
Nice.
That's how you do it in Jersey on a Sunday.
Yeah, most people don't have dinner on Sunday.
Well, no,
did you
it's
hear
a
that?
special dinner.
In Jersey on Sunday.
You have a little family dinner.
Yeah,
you
you
put a
know.
little accent on it.
It's another Sunday in
little
South
sauce.
Dakota. We'll have breakfast and lunch, and I guess we'll skip dinner because we're not in New Jersey where they have dinner on Sundays.
Well, you get the sauce.
You
You
get
get
some
the
gravy.
The sauce.
It's a
Sauce.
Jersey
The
thing.
Yeah, it's a-
gravy's.
What are you gonna have?
I don't know. maybe something.
Will there be drink served?
Yeah, maybe something.
Probably.
Coleman's gonna go home, gym, tan, laundry.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Another day.
Jersey
Just
stuff.
another day.
That's the motto.
GTL, that was funny.
That's also.
You get that Bruce playing, Ma?
My dad will, yeah.
He's listening to the Sopranos theme song the whole ride home.
Coleman driving past Satriali's waving.
I've sadly driving by that strip from the Sopranos intro have played the Sopranos song.
I don't think you're the only person to do that, Coleman. Coleman thinks now Coleman's a Jersey guy.
I've always been a Jersey.
Hey, Mom, I'm gonna hit the Bing. Don't wait up for me.
Jesus. You seeing your friends when you're there or no?
I don't know. It's a Sunday, and then probably not. So
the fuck does that mean?
So, what
Is
does
that,
it mean
we're more
off?
likely to see them on a Sunday? It's
No,
the
not
Lord's
really.
Day. It's God's Day.
It's the Lord's Day.
Please.
God in football.
What are you talking about? It's a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, I don't. They're with families. Family. It's all about family on the Sunday.
What are you fucking talking about?
It's all about family on the
It's not
Sundays.
1923, Coleman.
That's what happened. Well, it is in Jersey still. So
Coleman, did you just come over from Ellis Island or something?
yeah.
Yeah, Sunday. Okay, everyone's with their families.
That's legitimately what it is.
Coleman,
Like, you
what
don't-
the fuck are you talking about?
That is Jersey
All right, walk
on
me through it.
Sundays.
What happens on Sunday? Go ahead.
On Sunday, you wake up, you go to mass.
Sunday. On Sunday. Like an Olympian here.
Becoming Rico Bosco for some reason.
Go ahead. Sunday, you wake up.
Sunday, you wake up, you have breakfast with the family.
Say the rosary.
Yeah. Well, you go to mass. Hopefully.
Go to mass. Okay, hopefully.
We haven't been much, but you go to mass. If there typically when there's like football on, you'll watch.
There's
a
no
game or
football
something.
Sunday, Coleman.
Yeah, maybe a little Yankees game or something.
Oh, is it a bye week?
Maybe. Well, no. If the Knicks win, it'll
playoffs
be-
already?
It should be Knicks Celtics if they win. Game 1, I believe.
It's Sunday.
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So that's big. Whole family's in on that. Outside of Chris, but yeah.
Sure. You can't watch that with a friend?
I can. But
No, they're all with
But they're all family.
they're all with family. They're all watching together.
Jeez. Too bad 9/11 was on a Sunday. Nobody would have died from New Jersey. Jeez. God. That's why Bruce doesn't do concerts on Sunday. I never realized that.
Yeah, makes sense.
I can't do it.
Lord's Day.
It's a Lord's Day. Hey, I want to hang out with Jack Coleman today, but he's with his family.
Stir the sauce.
Sauce. Oh, Coleman's must be dreading having him in the house.
Oh, they're very excited.
Wandering around.
He's gonna be back. He's putting on that Italian accent again.
Do you still have a room there, or
I do. Yes. Love my room.
Wow. Yeah. My memory's there.
I do. It's a great room.
That's where the magic never happened.
My memories of Coleman by himself, getting ready for the Olympics.
Great
The
basement.
English Olympics?
Yes.
What do you mean great basement? Your house?
Yeah, I love the basement.
Okay. It was like
awesome.
mixed basement?
No. We got a pool table, big TV.
Wow.
4 recliners, like
Sounds
in a
great.
row.
This almost feels like I wouldn't impose on you, but it almost feels like Justin should be with you.
I
on
was
this trip.
I might be taking a trip to Jersey. on Sunday.
Well, you're not in the family, Justin.
Not.
Yeah.
He's extended family.
I could stay.
I bring him.
I could stay.
Sundays aren't for snacks. They're for family.
Maybe over the summer or something.
Would you do that,
or this weekend.
Don't impose on a graduation.
It's a bad.
Justin.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
graduation weekend, but a weekend in the summer.
The discomfort of that though is almost too tempting to avoid.
I think that would be fun.
It would be brutal. Justin would do it too.
My family would love them.
Chris
would?
Coleman's
Yeah,
graduation
absolutely.
Justin,
dinner.
picture with the
last
family.
boy, Justin.
Absolutely.
You like sauce, Justin?
Not really.
Oh,
Not-
you'll love.
Oh. What kind of sauce are we talking?
Just a nice red sauce.
Yeah. With what? Some prosciutto. in there.
Maybe you call it a sauce, I call it a gravy.
Some chicken cutlets, maybe.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
a little salad.
Coleman's like fucking the prison scene in Goodfellas.
Shaving those.
Getting the garlic real thin.
Yeah.
Real thin. Oh, chef with us this morning.
Is there any doubt? Because Coleman's family doesn't really know the show that well. If Justin went home with him, they'd obviously think like, okay, he's
Oh,
almost.
we're here.
Oh yeah, no, it's your roommate. Very good, Coleman.
My dad's a sneaky listener. Sneaky fan.
He is.
Sneaky fan, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good morning. Afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you know
actually-
you're not fucking Justin. That's good.
So is my family.
I'm glad these guys are correcting the record with me today.
Yeah.
Good to have ombudsman's here. What was that, Justin?
Yeah, my dad listens to the show now too, and my mom just texted me, which is concerning. She goes, "Cut up oranges for the snacks." So apparently she listens now.
Ooh,
So it's exciting.
that was my suggestion.
That's too wet and too busy though. In the game.
I agree.
Sticky fingers for shooting too. That's a no.
That's why I went with the freeze dried apples.
Okay, I'm saying that's a no.
I put thought into this.
Didn't really hit though.
Yeah, it didn't hit.
I think people are afraid to eat in front of me, like
Yes.
until I eat.
That's what I said. Yeah,
I like that. That's like Kim Jong Un. I like that.
yeah.
I should have a tester though for the food. No, Coleman will do it, obviously.
Chew it up, spit it out. Yeah.
That's it. That's okay. Well, all right. What else?
The Globe also had a.
SNL thing?
Yes.
Oh, I'll get that in a second. Do you know this, Mike? Or no?
I don't think
Oh,
so,
good.
no.
Do you know this, Kane?
No.
All right, good. 1 second. I do like the idea in Coleman's mind, nobody leaves their homes on Sunday.
They don't.
It's a ghost town.
These Italians who are like, oh, what do you got coming with this electricity? Like, what year is this in your mind, Coleman? They don't leave their homes.
I mean, really, people just stay together with the family on Sundays.
So nobody goes to the Giants games.
With their families.
It's all New Yorkers.
It's Giants
takes a
It's never just guys going with guys to these games.
No, I mean the Giants. That's a different thing.
Hey, you know, where's the tuna? I miss him. So if the Knicks were home against the Celtics game 1,
yes,
and somebody reached out to you and said, I have 2 tickets, a friend of yours, you'd still, even on a Sunday, you'd go.
Absolutely, yeah.
You with the sauce.
Heartbeat, yeah. Oh, wow. I get sauce in New York.
You gonna get pizza with macaroons on it and lasagna? Or
Penne vodka.
Portnoy reviewed pizza in New Jersey recently. He did the whole New Jersey.
One right by my house. He gave a pretty high score to.
Which one was that? Where you at on pasta on pizza, Kane? Are you okay with that?
Right next to where you grew up.
I love pizza.
Are you pasta on pizza though? I don't like that.
No, pasta on the pizza.
Entire life.
You guys aren't. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
pasta should be its own course, and that's it. It should never be on pizza. That's insane.
I could name you 70 towns around where I grew up right now without even having to look it up. Literally, you know what I'm saying? Within like 50 miles.
Yeah.
Coleman can't name a town next to him.
No, a pizza shop.
A pizza shop.
It's right.
Oh, same thing. I can name 200 pizza places.
Yeah.
But he never leaves his house, Mike. That's the problem.
Well, right.
Yeah.
Every day,
It's
Sunday.
brought to him.
At Joni's in Chelmsford is still busy.
Is it good?
From Dave. Oh yeah, it's great pizza. No, I don't think it's as good as he reviewed it, but it's still.
Chelmsford's a bunch of pretty good places.
Yeah.
Chelmsford's I'm a Chelmsford guy. I love that trail.
Yeah.
The safest betting pizza in Chelmsford.
I've seen you run on it.
Is he
You've
just
seen Ron?
Googling like Coleman family pizza place?
No. He's on the One Bite website and he's like going through every pizza
I'm trying to
place in
remember.
New Jersey.
I'm trying to remember if it's Rosie's or.
I said to Dan the other day we were talking. I was like, Dan, ultimately the show is now turned into just getting Coleman to admit he's gay. It's just become a psychological study in a man battling his sexuality.
I'm not. I'm so fine.
Of course, so that's where we're at right now. We're still at the I'm so not stage.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Right, I know. Right. We're there now. Which will come back 2 years from now. When you come in, you're not producing anymore. And you're like way out there, flamboyant. We'll laugh about it. We'll play the cuts. You'll be like, "Oh, I can't believe that." Like, I hate
smoke show wife.
I hate basketball. Oh, you'll be crying. It'll be great. Your smoke show wife.
Yeah, she's gonna be an absolute dime.
She'll be a dime.
Back in the days, that's how it happened. Often, you know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Right. Yes. Very comfortable with his wife. So the Globe had, in their infinite wisdom, a poll because the 50th anniversary of SNL is coming up. They're having the whole poll thing in the.
A little early, but yeah.
Yeah, of course, the Globe. They had brackets and they had the people vote on, right, Justin?
Yes.
Who is the greatest SNL cast? Oh, you did see. Okay, so that this one then, Kane.
Okay.
The greatest SNL cast member of all time. One of the finalists was the late John Belushi.
Okay, I don't agree, but that's
I don't
okay.
either. But he's
perfectly fine.
Who did he lose to? This is the greatest cast member in the history of the show, according to the Globe.
Eddie Murphy.
No. Keep going.
Will Ferrell.
Nope. I'll give you 10 guesses, too.
Do you want me to guess legitimately or what I would assume they would do?
Either one.
Okay, like Mike Myers?
Nope. Those are all fine guesses.
Oh, I know who it is probably.
Who's that?
Should I guess?
Go ahead.
Kate McKinnon.
You got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Globe 101. Like, to the point where I don't believe the vote, like the voting. There's no. Kate McKinnon was a perfectly fine SNL member. Like I'm not, bagging on her. She was a fine whatever. But I would say, I would give you 30 definitely better members of SNL before her.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Conservative, maybe 40, maybe 28. But I think she was funny on SNL.
Eddie Murphy carried the show for
yes.
the time he was on.
To me, what I always say is I think Phil Hartman's the greatest SNL cast member of all
great.
time,
Yep.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, versatile, could do anything.
Dana Carvey.
You named a whole bunch of them. Carvey.
Daryl Hammond.
Yep. I would put, you said Will Ferrell, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, Will Ferrell.
I would
Murray
say
I put above him.
Hader and Sandberg.
Hader, I put Aykroyd above him. Sandberg, I put above them.
Chris Farley.
Phil Hartman.
Chris Farley, definitely.
Farley probably should have won.
Without question, I put above him. Go ahead. What was that?
Phil Hartman lost in round 3.
To who?
To Gilda Radner.
Okay.
No.
But again, that's there's that sort of thing, which I get. This show wouldn't exist without them. Like Chevy Chase to me is one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
But like I count Weekend Update people. Like I would count Dennis Miller and.
I mean, yeah. If you're asking me, it would be Norm.
I count Norm as well. Like yeah, right. Do you have the whole ballot, Justin?
I do.
Give me some of the names here. Okay. Give me all the names, and we'll say if they're better than Kate McKinnon. Why
Was
not?
Norm on the list?
I wonder because they
bet not.
don't count like Dennis Miller and Norm and those.
But
people.
Norm did, like, Burt Reynolds was very funny.
True, but you don't think of him as like a sketch
no.
guy. To be fair, to be fair, doesn't mean he wasn't great. Like I'd put Sandler above her, honestly.
That's a
But
fair
it's debatable.
That's a
though.
fair comp.
I think it's
actually.
debatable. Yeah. It becomes this thing again where it feels like you're putting her down. I'm not. Like she was very funny on the show.
Sure.
Tina Fey to me is funnier.
Semifinalist.
Oh, I mean, much better writer, obviously.
Yeah. Who's semifinalist?
Tina Fey. She lost to Kate McKinnon.
Yeah. See that.
Okay, was it Kate McKinnon, Tina Fey, Garrett Morris, and who was the
Keenan?
other? Yeah, I mean, I don't. Who else is on the list? Give me some names.
Chris Farley.
Definitely better.
Sure.
Not even close.
Vic-
Who did he lose to?
This is like the worst
Yeah, it's a Globe.
way. Chris Farley won round 2.
Who beat him?
Yeah. Right.
Tina Fey.
I mean,
Tina Fey beat Chris
what
Farley.
the fuck are we doing?
66 to 34.
Tina Fey is my second favorite TV writer ever.
She's terrific, but to say she's better on SNL than Chris Farley is
Crazy.
You know who would say that was crazy? Tina Fey would say
Yes.
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
She was great. She's great. Again, it becomes a thing where you're bagging on Tina Fey, who's fantastic, but that's insane.
Right.
That's certifiable. Go ahead.
Victoria Jackson.
She's on the fucking ballot? How many people are on this ballot?
64. It was like a March Madness.
So they put like half women on, right?
Probably.
Taron
Which is
Killam?
crazy in the history of
Who?
SNL. Taron Killam.
What?
Taron Killam.
Against who?
Fred Armisen. He won.
Fred Armisen won.
Yes.
Okay, Fred Armisen is a good cast
I
member.
like Fred Armisen.
Not great,
yeah.
but good.
Yeah.
Like comparable to Kate McKinnon.
Michael Che.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He lost to Tina Fey. 95 to 5.
I think that's fair.
Daryl Hammond.
Good cast member.
Yep.
Rob Schneider.
Good cast, good. Like not great, but
Yeah,
good.
he had the one big thing.
Yeah, but like he was fine.
Leslie Jones.
I mean, who'd she lose to?
She beat Jan Hooks.
Who was very funny on that show, honestly. Very funny. Part of that, like Hartman, Carvey.
Yeah.
I'll tell you another great cast member, Lovitz. Great.
Oh, sure.
Like,
Yeah,
great. Like, definitely better than Kate McKinnon.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Amy Poehler versus
Great.
Jay
Amy
Farrell.
Poehler was great on that show.
Yep.
I put Amy Poehler above Kate McKinnon, wouldn't you?
I'd put her above Tina as a cast member. I'd put her above Tina Fey. I think.
Yeah, I'll say this. I think she's the funniest person in her family, too.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, the Poehler's sidekick is funnier.
Her video was on in Portland.
Yeah, we'll play that one, yeah. Although Poehler did a great video today at Coleman.
Yeah.
The 2 free throws. I was like, he's a Coleman hater, which his stock is going up.
What I loved about the video that Poehler posted is James criticized Coleman, and you get the Josh like kind of begrudging stamp of approval. Like, oh, that's pretty good.
Go ahead.
Jay Farrow.
I mean,
he was a great impressionist. But
Yeah.
Adam Sandler versus Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan, great.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler won.
He should.
That's fair.
73 to 26.
Yep, I think that's fine.
Jane Curtin versus Jason Sudeikis.
Sudeikis is good.
Underrated, yeah.
Jane Curtis won that.
Curtin. She did?
Yep.
Who's fucking voting in this thing?
65 to 35.
Well, she had. Well, I guess she doesn't have it, but Jane, you ignorant slut.
I know,
is one
but
of the
that's-
most iconic lines.
I guess, but who's voting in this? Only women? Go ahead.
Julia Sweeney versus Gilda Radner.
Oh, my God.
Gilda Radner killed her. Chevy Chase versus Seth Meyers.
Who won?
Chevy Chase, 63 to
Right.
37.
I'm actually surprised they
So
didn't
am
have
I.
Seth Meyers won that.
Sherry O.
Although if again, remember, Glow people are old. Like if Jane Curtin's winning votes,
Right.
you know, who? Go ahead. Sherry O'Terry?
Sherry
Are there any men in this list?
O'Terry.
Any guys on SNL ever? It was like a sexist show. What happened?
First, Andy Samberg. Andy Samberg won.
Sherry O'Terry was funny, by the way. I don't have anything against her.
Chris Parnell versus Phil Hartman.
I like Chris Parnell, but
Don't tell me
not-
Chris
not-
Howard.
not close.
Don't tell me that.
Phil Hartman smoked him.
Okay.
92 to 8.
I mean, that would have really, yeah.
Vanessa Bayer versus Kevin Nealon.
How did she make the
What?
list? I liked her.
Vanessa Bayer versus
Fine,
Kevin
but-
Nealon beat her, right?
What's that? Yeah, Kevin Nealon won 70 to 30.
Kevin Nealon's a funny guy.
What about I wonder what's Meat Stick's name? Isn't there?
Oh, Meat Brick.
Yes.
What is her name? Molly Carney.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tim Meadows versus Kate McKinnon. Obviously, Kate McKinnon tranced Tim Meadows.
Poor Tim Meadows, the ladies' man.
True.
Rachel Dratch versus Bowen Yang.
I mean, Rachel Dratch, I would think easy,
Had to
right?
win, right?
70 to 30.
Lexington's own. Go ahead.
Will Ferrell versus Bobby Moynihan.
Okay.
95-5. John Belushi versus Beck Bennett.
Jesus.
That's 91-9.
Yeah.
Al Franken versus Will Forte.
This is kind of like Mike and Amanda doing the schedule. I like it. Al Franken versus who? Will Forte?
Do you count Al Franken a cast
No,
member?
I do not. I know he was, obviously. He was a writer. I mean,
He won.
Who did?
Al Franken versus Will Forte.
Al Franken won?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. So do I. I think he's a very funny guy.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson versus Norm Macdonald.
Oh, come on.
The first time ever I liked the Globe.
Don't you dare.
Who won?
Norm won with 72%.
Thank God. That would have been great.
Oh, please. I would have loved that.
Why'd you just lie there, Justin?
Jesus.
Kill myself.
This doesn't seem right. Christian Wiig versus
Kristen Wiig.
Yep.
It's a
Versus
woman.
Chris Kattan.
Okay, close
Kristen
enough.
Wiig, I would think, right?
Has to be.
90-9. 91-9.
Good cast member. Really funny.
Yeah.
Better than Kate McKinnon.
Yes.
Well, apparently not. Keenan Thompson versus Joe Piscopo. Is that not how you pronounce it?
How you pronounce that?
Pretty
Coleman?
close.
Piscopo, right?
You got it. Yeah.
Jersey guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are black and I. You are blind as a bat, and I have sight. Joe Piscopo was funny with Eddie Murphy. He was funny with him. I mean,
Sure. You should watch his comedy special.
I'm sure it's fantastic.
Keenan Thompson won that by a lot.
Yep.
Bill Hader versus Anna Gasteyer.
Yeah. Bill Hader obviously rolled in that.
Bill Hader won 75-25.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Fallon versus Lorraine Newman.
I imagine Fallon. Right?
Yes,
Fallon won 58-42.
That's what I'm saying. Old people.
Very
Lorraine
close.
Newman's getting 42%. That's my point, though. The original cast is getting a ton of.
Yeah.
Dana Carvey versus Colin Jost.
Has to be Dana Carvey.
Dana Carvey won 81-19.
Okay. How many people are in this fucking ballot? Go ahead.
Molly Shannon, is that?
Oh, is it 64? Molly Shannon, yep.
Is that Meatbrick?
No. Molly Shannon is she was good.
Versus David Spade.
Ooh.
That's close.
It's not.
I would actually
I'd say Molly
probably
Shannon.
say Molly Shannon was a funnier cast member.
Yeah. I like David Spade.
But Spade probably won.
Nope. 70-30 Molly Shannon.
Wow. Yeah, Spade was not a great cast member.
No, he had the bye-bye thing.
Yeah,
That's
and he had
about
the Gap Girls. And
his Eddie Murphy joke was great.
that was a great joke, yeah.
This is tough putting up. Eddie Murphy versus Dennis Miller.
Oh, my
How's that
God.
a round one?
I just...
I mean,
What are their seeds? Does it
I would
say?
actually vote.
These aren't seeds. These are just random.
I would actually personally vote for Dennis Miller, but I know that's the incorrect vote.
You'd be one of the few.
Yeah, I totally get that.
92-8.
That's I
That's
totally
not fair to
understand.
Dennis Miller.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bill Murray versus Nora Dunn.
Well, I mean, obviously.
95-5.
Or Dunn did not do the show.
That's right.
The Dice Show.
The Dice Man.
Yeah.
Mike
tried
Myers-
to ask him that question, but Dice wouldn't answer it.
Mike Myers versus Kyle Mooney.
My cousin Vinny Dice. Oh,
I like
shut
you
up,
guys,
blind
but I
boy.
gotta get out of here.
Oh, I gotta go. It's a Sunday. I can't do the show here. I gotta be with my family. Oh, hickory dickory dock. Jack Coleman was sucking my cock. Go ahead.
Mike Myers versus Kyle Mooney.
Jack and Joe up the hill, each with $1.25. Jill came down with $2.50. That fucking hooah. Oh.
Mike Myers won 95-5.
How's Kyle Mooney on the list?
Kyle Mooney on the list?
He lost to Mike Myers 95-5. Maya Rudolph versus John Lovitz.
I would vote for John Lovitz. I'm sure Maya Rudolph won.
Maya Rudolph won 68-32.
She's fine. She's, I mean, you know.
Cece Lee Strong.
Yep, Cece Lee Strong. God, you're illiterate. How do you see that? Cece Lee Strong?
He's like the lady at that
Spell
graduation.
He should do that. Signery Weaver.
Cecily.
Yep. Yeah.
Strong.
Signery Weaver's in the new Star Wars thing, Justin. You see that?
I saw that. Yeah, I tweeted it out.
Okay. There you go. Who won? Who's she taking on?
Chris Rock.
That's actually
The truth is she should actually win.
Yeah, Chris Rock wasn't great on SNL.
This is the closest one.
I bet you he won, though.
I bet she won.
50.3 to
Wow.
49.7. Cece Lee won.
Cece Lee. There you go, Mike. You called it. Good for Cece Lee.
80 Bryant. Versus
80 Bryant. Yep.
Versus Garrett Morris.
Yep.
Garrett
Yep. I'm telling you, Mike. These season one, the people are voting for them.
Yeah.
And
Never really got Garrett Morris's thing.
The final of round one is Dan Aykroyd versus Billy Crystal.
Oh, I guess he was on it, right?
Yeah.
Billy Crystal.
Gotta be Aykroyd. What?
Nope, Billy Crystal. No, yeah, Dan Aykroyd won.
Oh. I put Christopher Guest in there too. Now, if you're that Martin Short, if you're gonna do that,
I neglected to mention Christopher Guest in my weekend update, but that's crazy that he did weekend update.
He did.
That's very bizarre.
Yeah, he did.
Have you seen all the episodes?
Of SNL?
Yeah.
No,
No.
definitely not. I mean, I'd say
I
I've
don't know half
seen
of these people.
I'd say I've seen season 1 through like 2000. I'd say I've seen every single one.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your
I
favorite
haven't
sketch?
seen Close.
Ever?
Yes.
You know my theory on SNL? They've never had a perfect sketch because they always go on too long.
Sure.
They always go on too long.
Well, Family Guy summed it up perfectly, where it's like most are bad, a lot are pretty good, and then one is great.
Correct. Yeah. It's a little bit like South Park.
Yeah.
Where South Park's episodes always go on. There's never like a tight episode. Like sometimes it just goes on too long.
Oh, I guess so, yeah.
You know? Like there's some episodes that are just great.
I think South Park is always funnier.
I agree.
There's never like, oh, I'm bored.
Yes.
You know?
No, I agree. The best SNL sketch ever for me, probably the synchronized swimming one with Martin Short and Christopher Guest. It's probably my favorite one.
Mine would be Matt Foley.
That's a great sketch. It's a great sketch.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go right. Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with those guys. But yeah, 50th anniversary of the big show. I think Lauren's probably going to step down at that point.
Yeah.
I would think. I mean, he's 80 years old.
Yeah.
Is Matt Foley is the one with
Chris Farley?
Motivational speaker.
Running around.
Yeah, that's a funny one.
His decaffeinated coffee is my favorite one.
Great. The one with McCartney's great. I mean, he's like, to me.
Chippendales?
Yes, great. Like, to me, and that Gap Girls is great. Like, if I'm being fair, I just like Phil Hartman because he was so, you could put him in anything. But, like, Farley's probably the funniest cast member.
Yeah.
Like, just so. Crazy. He'd be a sitcom dad right now on ABC. But,
I don't know why. I just had that thought the other day. It's weird.
Yeah, he'd be like young Sheldon. He'd be like young Sheldon's grandfather now.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Not even about him, but I was just thinking because like a Nirvana song was on or something. I was like, Kurt Cobain would probably had a horrible MSNBC show or something.
Yeah,
You know?
Right. I mean, yeah, like Lennon would be out there with McCartney right now.
Yeah.
On that tour, like eventually, all these guys would be. Oh, Cobain, I think if he was clean, could be like an interesting artist at this point of his life right now. The band would definitely be, they get together, break up, get together.
Sure.
That kind of thing. All right, what else?
Montante got back to me with the contracts and stuff, so we have some of those.
For the coin or for the other stuff?
For the other stuff. Okay, good. Was there any other fallout from that?
He sent me a couple of panic texts yesterday.
I heard he was calling around yesterday.
Well, that's always comforting when he's calling around.
Yeah.
So he's back in.
I said yesterday, I'm going to believe him till I'm proven wrong.
Right.
You don't believe him though, huh?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I can give my opinion on it.
Well, I'm saying.
I will say now.
I'll be curious for Kane's too.
I'm certain Kurt Coin exists now that it was talked about yesterday. I think it's like
it
pretty easy to
now.
do, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Does it really?
Not necessarily through them, but yes.
How's he even getting money off of that? What the fuck?
I have no idea.
Oh, God.
Well, I think it's shit like that. Like Trump, people just buy because they see Trump. I think at this point, everyone knows it's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's just a funny thing to buy for a day and see if I make any money.
The world is so weird.
Yeah.
What do you think, Kane? You're probably a Montante guy.
I like Montante. He's more sensitive than I ever realized.
Very sensitive.
He's a very sensitive guy.
I didn't realize that either. Very sensitive.
He's all sneakers was telling me that he's very upset about that 40K. account.
Very upset about that Twitter account, right?
And I will say, a degenerate. I don't know if you can really truly ever trust a guy like that completely.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
he clearly is
that's
he
fair.
clearly is in the hole somewhere. Owes somebody money. Probably is had a gun.
If he had the balls to make a Kurt Coin, I would be blown away, but I wouldn't trust him.
I can also see Montante making that joke though, like, oh, we could rip these people off with a Kurt Coin,
Sure.
not meaning it.
But
Like,
you can't.
that seems
but
like him.
You can't do it earnestly and then want to work for the show at the same. Like if you're some crazy fan, I can't control that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if you want to be in here doing stuff, then I can't have it.
Oh, sure.
I think that's fair. I think that's reasonable. Don't you think? I mean, Justin's talking 20 times a day about fucking coins. So. But yeah, yeah, I think that's fair. What else? What else you got, Justin?
Not much, really.
No. What time are you guys leaving Sunday?
What time are we leaving?
How can you leave Sunday when it's family day?
That's a good point.
Leave early.
Shouldn't you leave Saturday night? Make sure you're there Sunday when you wake up.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, maybe.
Ma, where's my bacon?
We can stay at my grandmother's house.
I will
Saturday
be
night.
staying at my own house.
You can see the basement,
Sunday
Justin.
morning.
It's got a pool table. It's
It's
unbelievable.
great. It is great. We also have a pool opening up soon.
Fuck yeah, I'll swim.
Opening up suit. Are they cutting the ribbon?
Yeah.
Just say, what is it? Applebee's in Wisconsin?
They gotta take the cover off.
Who's in charge of that?
My dad.
Your dad does that?
Yeah.
You don't even help, do you?
No, I help manage the
Manage?
Coleman's got the big scissors.
What do you mean you manage?
Man, you swim in it?
No, I like
Clean
to
it?
I like to clean it.
Oh, you do?
Cleaning a
it's
pool is
fun.
very therapeutic.
It's skimming. The sound.
Yes,
I used to do it with my
exactly.
grandmother's pool. It was
I don't
very
believe
calming.
that. I don't believe Coleman cleans the pool.
I
Oh,
do.
neither do I. Coleman watches the pool being cleaned.
No, we don't have pool guys.
Oh boy! Freshen my drink, please.
That's what I mean. Ooh, he's young and muscular this season.
I dropped my towel.
It's just the tide is rising, and so is something else.
So are the calls
Just a
done?
queen.
You're not going back to the calls? Or? We were saying on the show that maybe like you
What
take,
show?
You,
Oh, the 3-on-3 now.
take a couple calls. If it
Yeah.
doesn't work out, you just dump them, right?
I mean, you could do that, but it's like, I don't know. Like, do we need calls today?
You don't know. You don't
That's
need
what I'm saying. They'll come back at some point. You know how I am. Like, right now, I'm just not into them.
I
They'll
think
be back.
Otsella, his best friend back there, made a good point. Like if you dump them and just say we're gonna do calls.
Yeah, Otsella knows how to do Jesus. Right?
Poor guy, he's just rattled by
Go
Otsella.
ahead.
Not rattled.
What are you saying, Kane?
Massive cunt.
Saying if you
Shut up, Cole.
if you say, hey, we're gonna do them on Fridays, you might get a better set of calls other than like, hey, we'll just take calls today and nobody's kind of ready.
Sure,
for
and the
them,
same
you know?
people that are complaining about that, if the calls stink, I'm sure would say, you know what? Kirk tried and the calls stunk. But we totally understand he did the best he could. And you know what? We're going to leave it alone.
Like, we haven't heard from Kevin. That's sad, you know. I miss
It is
Kevin.
sad. I agree.
miss
He'll be
Trump, the
back.
Trump caller,
JJ was
you know.
great.
JJ
It
was
was
good.
surprising.
JJ.
Like, it
Yes.
just came out of nowhere. I was like,
He'll be
oh,
back at
JJ.
some point. Don't you worry. Take a look at this lead. How's Scheffler doing?
So the assault part, was that because the cop was hanging on? Did he like?
If you strike an officer with a car, it's considered assault with a deadly weapon.
All right.
I knew Justin would have a hard on for this. What's your take on it, Justin?
be
You
locked up.
always believe the boys in blue, so go ahead.
I think obviously you
was
shouldn't
molested
do
by a
that, but it's
What was that?
I was molested by a police officer.
The irony of that is he was molested by a police officer.
You shouldn't do like obviously if I do that, I get arrested.
Yes. Although, yeah, right, sure. I agree with that. But I do think their take was some of the people were reporting that other golfers before them earlier that they were allowed to go around and then get into the course.
No.
Yeah, I agree. It's different circumstances.
Right. So I think Scheffler probably thought that. He's an angel. Remember that.
Once the cop's in front of the car, then you got to say.
Well, that was my thing. I was talking to Ryan about that because I'm like, once a cop is hang on to your car, you do hit the brakes. Now, maybe because it went 10 yards, maybe he panicked and saw that like the best place to go was right there, like to pull over.
Right.
He went 10 yards. He at a slow speed. It wasn't like he was flying down the highway.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but like I saw the charges, like legit charges
Yeah,
against
definitely.
him.
That's why I was wondering, did he do something else, or I get that part. But
Yeah, I don't know.
It's assault, second degree of police officer, criminal mischief, third degree, reckless driving, and disregarding signals from officers directing traffic.
What is criminal mischief
I
exactly?
don't know. It's a wimpy name.
A Tuesday for Gus.
Sounds like you're stealing your neighbor's newspaper.
Yeah, mischief sounds lame.
Gus on the ride back yesterday.
Where'd you guys eat yesterday?
Just halfway.
Where'd you eat? Did you eat after the
Did
game?
you guys
or no?
spend 10 hours
No.
with Gus yesterday?
I did.
You did?
I hung out, yeah.
Did you go to your house or your apartment?
Yeah.
What'd you guys do?
I don't know. He's on the phone a lot.
He was?
Yeah.
With his wife
Just-
or?
I think it was just AirPods in, and like he would get a call.
Probably
and then
working. He's probably trying to get guests.
Just
for,
run out of the room. I
Really?
was like, where?
Was he doing drugs or no?
No, I don't think so. Like he was just running out.
The
Okay.
idea that he spends, what did he say, $20 a week
No,
on
it's
marijuana
that's a
is
lie.
insane.
That's a huge lie.
The other thing he said.
But
at
is
the
it
end was
is it
a
because he
complete
gets
lie,
it
too.
prescribed to him or something?
No,
Is
it's
that
the
what- is that what he
13th of
was
the
trying
month.
to
He said
say?
he gets some deal or something.
Because nobody believes that. It's
Nobody
no
believes that.
chance. That's true.
No.
The thing about his neighbor coming to watch the dogs too was just a complete.
Yeah, well, you know
was a
Gus.
complete
Yeah, once he gets caught in something.
Well, like, so I'm driving up, I'm pulling into his neighborhood, and he's like, I gotta tell you. And I was like, oh, what? He's like, there's a good chance my neighbor saw some of that game tonight. I was like, oh.
He's so
He was
excited.
saying,
I gotta tell you.
he was.
I love him. I love him.
He was stretching and just. He was very excited.
Oh, very excited. He had a
That's
great.
good.
I think everybody was though. You know, other than Coleman, obviously.
Yeah.
What's
A drain on the whole, a black cloud over the whole.
Oh, come on. It really was. Gus tweeted, "Let me help you, Coleman. I was terrible. It's not that hard to say, my friend." That's what Gus tweeted at you about your performance last night.
Wow.
I'll be
A
joining him
detective is hospitalized after being dragged by Scotty Scheffler's car. A police report
Oh
says.
boy, that's not good.
Detective. The plot thickens.
Scotty Scheffler's arresting officer, 35-year-old. Oh, it's a joke. Okay, I was like, what is this?
Oh,
It's a picture of Roy McIlroy. But this one's real though. Jeez.
Yeah, the way they're like outing the police officer, it's like it's like whenever one of the Black Lives Matter riots happen.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's just, the everybody in the chorus has their freaking mugshot shirts on now too. All right, what else is going on?
Already?
Yeah, yeah, they printed them out. Yeah.
Would you want to sell KMS basketball merch?
No.
Okay.
I would not.
You got a plan for the summer yet?
I'd like a jersey.
No. What? What'd you say, Mike?
I'd like a jersey.
Oh, great. You know what? I'd like to fucking play Augusta. What do you want me to say? I'd like to meet Bruce Springsteen.
Seems like one of those is more realistic.
No shit. So you don't get to be happy then. Too bad.
I don't give a fuck.
Is there a Blind Mike project merch out there?
There's merch.
Okay.
I don't really ever mention it.
Yeah, okay, all right.
I don't know how to get the money, quite frankly, if you do buy it.
That's a roadblock.
But yes, if you go to blindmike.net, you can find all my links.
Yes. What do you got? What were you guys? I saw something on YouTube this morning. What was it? You were doing something again, replaying.
Oh, well, in Sunday's episode, we posted the clips throughout the week, but in
Right.
Sunday's episode, Hackride was on it and had never heard. We were talking about Nikki Glazer.
Oh yeah, KFC.
And he had never
Yeah.
heard the song.
Right.
So we had to play it, which
Yeah.
is
What'd you take of that? I've seen you since the Brady.
Yeah.
Since Brady.
Oh, I was on the next day, I think.
No, I'm saying since he backed off on the roast.
Oh, that was disappointing.
Yeah.
I get the instinct to be like, fuck,
Right.
I did the wrong thing, but you did it. Like you guys said, he knew all the jokes going
That's
in,
what
and he
I'm
made
getting.
not only did he know them, he made them.
He made them.
Like so, I don't.
Although I don't know if he made any Giselle jokes, right?
He said something about like my true love and paused football.
Right.
Like I mean, not harsh.
I do like that Bledsoe is like still telling these jokes.
Oh, is
he goes
he?
on like podcasts, like he's like won't give up this bit.
He's like Jake LaMotta.
Yeah, right.
I
He's
fought
just,
Sugar Ray so many times, he gave me diabetes.
yeah, it's like, just practice in front of a mirror right now. But what else going on the Blind Mike Project world? BlindMike.net as well.
Well, today, when I get home, we'll be recording Sunday's episode of the Blind Mike Project. So it comes out Sunday at 10 a.m.
Okay.
But you'll be getting it on Patreon, and YouTube members will get it later today. So
All
check it out.
right. Well, but why are you laughing?
SNL Weekend Update, and then the next episode will be Stuttering John Part 2.
Oh, good.
What he's
good.
been up to in the more recent years.
Good. I listened to the Weekend Update one. It was excellent. Nice length. It was like over an hour.
Oh, thank you.
It was
Yes,
a
and
good
I missed the Brad Hall and Christopher Guest here.
That's okay. You didn't miss much with Brad Hall.
Yeah.
And Christopher Guest.
On Blind Mike's merch website.
Go ahead.
It pops up. It says use code Patreon10 at checkout for 10% off your order.
Nice.
I didn't even know that.
And then right afterward it says use code Mike at checkout for 15% off your order.
Give people options. You know, hey, that 10 is tough. And you want to promote Kane. You any network stuff coming up? No?
Yeah, we got a show Sunday, 3 Up, 3 Down, but I don't have much to promote.
Who's on there? Do you know yet? Or not?
We were gonna get Don the jeweler, but he backed out.
That's
big,
tough.
A big pussy.
That's tough.
Why is he a pussy?
He backed out.
He said he's gonna go on, and he's like, I don't like your attitude. He's like, I'm not going on. I'm like, you're just a pussy.
What criticism was he facing, though, I guess, is what I'm asking.
Somebody liked on the jeweler? No?
I don't know. Is he doing the Twitter account? He's part of it, right?
He and Dave Maryland help out, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think David and Maryland more so.
More so?
Yes. But I did just see Don the Jeweler had commented on Kane's performance today.
What did he say?
Thanks, Don. We can only imagine.
Complimentary?
Let me find it. Just lost it.
Well, we're gonna have BA on, I think.
Oh, good. Yeah. I'm making the fans tonight, right?
Gus is,
I'll
Gus
be
is
on.
hosting.
With Gus hosting.
Oh, I like that.
I'll be joining him.
You will?
Yes.
Tune in.
Is this
How do you
the
feel,
type
Mike?
of...
I mean, that's your baby, you know? Do you feel removed from Mike and the fans now? Like you were never part of it at all?
Well, I think this is a new era.
Sure.
You know, it's like if Carson were here to watch Fallon's Tonight Show.
Right.
It's just different.
Yes.
I actually think BA did a better job than he did. To be
The Mike, I agree.
Son of a
I
bitch.
agree.
Sorry, but
You think BA was better than Mike?
I think he is. I think he's doing a great job. On the
I
show.
agree. Look, if BA was in America, he'd be on here twice a week.
I told BA and I were sitting on a bench in Montante's hotel room, and I was like, this is kind of a big moment, you and I being.
That is. It's like Carson and Letterman.
Before Snell rudely interrupted.
Right, but believe it, BA lives in America. It'd be a BA project I'd be promoting, you know? Be watching Quincy every Tuesday with him.
You got your laugh, but you lost a friend.
Yeah, here you go.
Don the Jeweler said...
I saw a Quincy thing yesterday. Oh, Quincy was a Jeopardy question last night.
Oh, was
I
that
saw
right?
people tweet at you. Yes, I saw that.
Do you know the question?
Very simple. It's like Jack Klugman starred us. It was one of those.
Oh,
like, yeah,
okay.
very easy. They didn't go too in deep on Quincy. That'd be funny. The whole episode's Quincy
Val
questions.
Basaglio.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah, go ahead.
He He said, "Is this the type of entertainment you get over at KMS Network Media? I feel bad for McFuss."
Oh man,
wow, it's tough.
How do you feel about that?
It's tough. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
That's
I can
tough.
quit right now.
So I think Tuesday next week, Mike, you'll be here Tuesday or no?
All right.
Do we have guests or co-hosts yet or no? Mutt's gonna be in one day next week. I know that.
I was debating maybe
what the debate this is.
These guys are they're
Like
scared to tell you who they want to bring in.
I know. I don't know why.
I don't get it,
I'm
man.
not
Just
scared. Do I
throw
seem
it out
like
there.
I'm pretty open about it? Whoever wants to come in,
Take
give him a
your
shot.
man. Don't worry. Don't bring in that Jack Williams or whoever that guy is. He's a fucking psycho.
Can I say who it is?
What the fuck are you talking about, Kane?
You know that guy?
No,
he wanted to bring him in. He said that guy that had I think it's Jack Williams or
oh no,
he had
I do want a dying guy on our basketball team.
That'd be a great image.
That's great for the movie.
He had some gripes with the show.
The logo should be him dunking.
Yeah, right. We're dead.
This Benjamin Button fuck.
Well, I know. Who's Jack Williams?
Ain't gonna be on here. That's for goddamn sure.
I guess not. Who are we talking about next week?
Was that KMS porn guy? The guy that was going to come on?
KMS porn guy. There you go.
What happened to the couple that were going to fuck Gus in the studio?
Oh, you want them?
Gus can't do it.
They said they'll come in. You want them in?
No. The whole thing needs to be about that. Do they even know the show?
He knows the show. She doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It becomes that. I hate that.
So
no.
would you want him in?
No, I don't want him in.
I was saying a
nothing against him. I'm sure he's a nice guy.
A female show. We talked about.
You did say you were gonna do female week.
That's why I'm just saying one show, maybe.
Maybe we'll see. I don't know. I also want the shows to be good.
Could be good.
They've got you,
Gossip
baby.
with
That's
the
all you
women?
need.
Yeah,
Ladies?
Women are. Yeah. What do you think, Kane? No.
Well, Mama K is begging to come on, so maybe throw her a bone. But
Oh, Jesus. We'll see.
Whatever she wants.
We'll see. No shit. It's her show. We'll see. We'll think about it. It sounds like Coleman is running out of ideas for next week.
No, I just
Okay, what else you got?
Feeling it
I
out.
like Josh on.
He doesn't listen to the show.
I think Josh is better at play-by-play.
Yeah, don't ruin that for him.
Josh should be.
He's better than Jake Marsh.
This has nothing to do with your feelings on Jake Marsh or anything. That they should replace Jake Marsh with.
They
Josh.
should.
Absolutely.
They should.
Way better.
The guy who Tony's fucked all Emporium guy.
Okay.
He said that he would come in.
Okay.
Just saying, it got some options. I don't know. Okay.
Gus is snacking on your snacks as he speaks. He's
Good.
Oh, good. Gus got some.
That makes me. My heart is full.
Okay, good. I imagine Mutt will be in here. Mike will be here. I'll be here. We'll figure everything out. Kane, nice to see you. You're welcome here anytime.
Thank you.
Boys, anything else? Promote? No?
Mike and the Minifans tonight. And
Jersey on family on Sunday.
Yeah, but also basketball vlog stuff coming out.
Stuff. We have practice tomorrow. I'm sure there'll be footage from that as well, I would
Yep.
imagine. Some video of that tomorrow, right, Justin, you think?
Yeah, I can record it.
Yeah, we should do that. And then what time, who's driving to Jersey on Sunday?
I think we should take separate cars.
Myself.
Why should you take separate
to
cars?
Jersey.
Because I like to drive.
Why are you
alone.
so against it?
To what?
Coleman.
Having Justin in his home to his brother's college graduation?
I can say Justin's a good house guest.
I know, but
I have nothing
but
against
But they don't
Justin.
know him. That's a little weird.
I have
Not
nothing.
really.
But to his brother's college graduation?
There's limited tickets.
That's a big event.
It was a pull for me to get one last minute.
Of course, Will was at Mike's house.
I can
one
just
night.
hang out at the house. I can hang out at the pool.
Not leaving you at my house.
15 more minutes.
That's right. That's very funny.
No, we'll do it another time.
I like the idea of Justin floating around the pool when they come home from their graduation.
Awesome. Why can't I?
He's like Tony Soprano.
Hey, Mr. C.
I'm going to Jersey on Sunday.
You're not going. No, you are. No, you are not going to Jersey on Sunday.
Why?
Because leave his family alone.
You're not part of the family.
You own the state of New Jersey? I'm going.
You could go to New Jersey.
You ask,
Yeah, exactly.
you ask the
Maybe-
right people.
I'm
they'll
going to
tell you
Atlantic
that,
City.
yeah.
I want to throw some dice.
Good luck. It's just people with their families all
Put
day.
your makeup on and your hair up pretty.
Yeah, there you go. They close the casinos on Sunday in Jersey. There's all families. They're all hanging out together.
Nothing. It's
Yeah,
there's
you can't-
tumbleweeds going through.
Yeah,
the
you can't do anything. I don't know how the Giants played in New Jersey all those years on Sunday.
You know what I call it? Pork roll.
Shut up, Coleman.
We should,
How happy Coleman is with himself.
It was so bad.
He laughs at bad jokes like Coleman. What's that?
I'll be in Jersey.
Oh, here we go, Mike.
Mm.
It's a bit city right here.
Wasn't-
Do you ever get tired of Justin's bits, Mike, or no?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, more than anyone.
That's true. All right. Interesting week, I will say that for sure. I feel good about next week's game. Although we don't know who we're playing, so.
Certainly reason for
do
optimism.
not.
When will we know that?
They said-
We're playing for sure next week.
They said 1 to 2 days into the season, they released the entire schedule.
All right, tomorrow, whatever.
There's no fans
Hope
yet,
maybe.
right?
What?
No fans yet.
Kane, I said fans maybe next week.
All right.
Yeah, be patient. Be patient. Be patient.
Justin, I guess Coleman can't. Justin and someone should go through win-loss every game.
That's true. That's true. All right.
do you
So Don't worry about it, Justin. People will know. All right, so we're back Tuesday with Mike and TBD. Yeah, practice tomorrow. Talk to you then. Goodbye.